us on Twitch?
No, I mean that one segment that I accidentally streamed is gonna
Oh,
be
right.
on
Oh,
Twitch.
okay.
So people are gonna oh hey, on my email, Cheesy was live. Let's go watch the stream.
Oh.
Done. He's like, fucking amazing, best stream ever.
Oh yeah,
So
2 seconds
engaging.
of wonder.
So engaging with the audience. All right. Ooh, what is up, Cheesy? It's Cheesy, Tom, and our special guest, Matthew.
That's me.
Hey. And
Hello.
we are Cheesy Action Films. We don't make action films, we make experiences. And yeah,
Apparently.
it's our podcast. We don't certify whether or not the experiences are good, if they're bad, if they damage your sanity, or even if they're in English. We don't know. Alright?
Arigato.
Alright. That intro was top notch. Well done.
Thank you. Alright, so the beginning of our show, we start off with basically going around the world almost, and
Oh.
What? Go. What?
What could this mean?
We're in different
Tell us,
parts of
Steven.
the world.
Dude, do you want me to
No.
Do you want me to go to another podcast right now?
No,
Are you
listen.
serious?
Like I'm
not-
in the
you're not-
center of America. Matt's in fucking the east
America.
side of America, and then you're on the other side of the planet in England land.
England,
So
land. Yeah.
England.
it's called
England land.
the United England.
Yeah.
What the fuck ever. It made sense.
Fucking.
A
Who
little.
wants to go first?
Tom does.
Okay. Hi. Wait, what am I doing? I'm just introducing myself.
Entertain us.
I thought you were an amateur.
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
All right, so the start of the show. is supposed to
You
be
give
talk
him more
about
drinks
What games you've
to-
been playing and what you've
Thank
been
you.
doing.
Feed his
Okay?
crippling addiction.
So if you
What was
don't wanna,
that?
you want to start?
Okay, I'll stop, but tell me what I need to do. What do you want me to do? Because I can't juggle, I can't freestyle, I do not have many talents.
All right, so the games I've been playing, I've been playing like Super
Just like-
Smash Brothers nonstop every day. Rosalina, my girl, and
Oh.
she's like, she's the only one I can play good, and I feel good about that because I remember whenever I was first talking to one of my friends at my high school about getting Super Smash Brothers, like I was like, I can't figure out what character I want to main. They all look like so weird from whenever I used to play them. And he started naming off characters, and I was like, wait, what about Rosalina? How good is she? And he's like, oh, she's a pain in the ass to play. And I'm like, mine. That's mine.
I'm a pain in the ass. It works out perfectly.
Thank you. I was hoping someone would say something like that.
Rosalina, she's from Super Mario Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I like I've never heard of her, except from Super Smash Bros.
She's in
Never
Super Smash Brothers, Super Mario Galaxy. She's in the newer Mario Karts, and I think that there was an old game, one of the older games, that she appeared in. Because
Oh.
I looked her up, and there's like a
Metal Gear
sprite
Solid?
of her.
Hmm.
So,
Good.
you know.
I haven't gotten to play. Well, actually, no. That's a lie. I have played Super Smash Brothers only once though. It was like I think it was at like a Walmart. They had like a demo of it. I only played Pac-Man. And he's weird to play.
Yeah, I can't play Pac-Man. Pac-Man is so
Like-
awkward.
He throws out like fruits that don't do anything.
Yeah, he throws
And-
out fruits. He has this ability where you can trace out a line of like the little dots, and he follows it.
Oh, I didn't know how to trace it out, and I just went
Yeah.
forward.
It's fucking weird. And sometimes at random, I don't know if it's random or if it's like predetermined, but sometimes he'll like not just he'll go off the path and just keep going forward. And I
Oh,
don't know how to control that.
might be a glitch.
Well, apparently I'm the only one in the chat who fucking hasn't been playing Super Smash Bros. Any time in his life.
Well, okay.
So,
The last thing I can say about Super Smash Brothers is I figured this out. Like, it's a secret to any competitive game. If you just want to enjoy the game, don't play online. I was like, I started playing online and I started hating the game because I would lose sometimes, I would win sometimes, I would lose because of stupid reasons like lag or I'd do something stupid that I knew was stupid. So I just started playing bots every time I play Super Smash Brothers and it's beautiful.
You blame in the
I've
multiplayer.
noticed I like the game more as I've only beaten people that I can set to any difficulty I like.
Well, okay.
Wait, you're gonna critique the multiplayer because you make stupid fucking moves on like against other players, and that's how you lose.
I didn't enjoy it.
How does that work?
I didn't have fun. That's how it works.
Well, don't play multiplayer because that's
I didn't.
no.
That's what I just said.
You stopped.
But I'm just saying, like, okay.
No, whatever.
Oh boy. Okay. God. Next game. I've been playing Nosgoth like crazy. And it's weird because the majority of the time that I play it, it's like at 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Because you're an actual vampire.
The game turns you into vampires.
That's the catch. That's how they make
Revelations.
so many sales.
That's why it's free to play. Because you pay with your soul.
It's the most intense scheme I've heard from vampires yet. Not that I've heard any others, but...
I was about to say, how many schemes have you heard from vampires?
A few.
Pretty lackluster ones. 8 out of 10, IGN.
Alright, so, you've been playing Nosgoth?
I found out that I'm only good as a tyrant and as a scout. Like, those are the only classes I can play.
Yeah.
I found out that I'm pretty good as a human shield on Nosgoth for other players.
Oh yeah, you're very good at that.
Very good.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
You're also good for giving people kills.
Yeah, no problem. You can thank me. You can thank me for that fucking leveling up you've been doing all these years.
Yes! Yes, all my years of my Nosgoth career.
To be fair, there was one game where I was like top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Like, and then from there I just plummeted downhill. I like video games.
Not very good at them, but you like them.
I love video games.
Game that
Super Smash Sisters.
Oh,
Thank you.
so funny. A game that I'm not good at, that I found out, again, at like 5 a.m., I played this morning, was Killing Floor. I went back to Killing Floor.
Oh.
And I played that.
Still never played that.
I played like the sniper class, pretty much, and the snipers are like $1 bajillion.
That's been in my Steam library for like 2 years. It's totally untouched. I got it once in a Steam sale and like never bothered to like check it out or anything.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it. It looks weird.
It's a lot of fun. It's just I suck at the game.
It's one of those games where it's like it's like a Steam essential. Like, you know, everyone has it in the library.
Yeah.
I guess I just bought it because it was like really cheap.
Trust me, when we finally do a video on it and record it, it's gonna be fantastic.
Right.
My favorite thing about it is you don't have to buy maps for it. Like, you can download user-created maps or user-created models or user-created, like, weapon models.
Oh, I love that. I like it when stuff is, like, almost entirely user-created.
Mm-hmm. I played on a Legend of Zelda map when I played, and, like, what was it? It would play the do-do-do-do-do noise every time something happened. I forgot what it was. Oh, it was every damn time, like, you would get exploded by this one dude who has, like, a rocket launcher for a hand.
What?
It was like it's not even just a regular rocket launcher, it's a laser rocket launcher that you can charge up. And he, like, charges up, shoots it, and if you get hit by it, the map makes a noise like da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da, you're dead!
It's funny too, because like, you get a little bounce whenever you get hit by it, so it's like, ugh. Pretty silly.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt this riveting conversation, okay? But
Yeah.
but like before we get too far into the podcast, I thought we were meant to describe what object we are on the table and why.
Oh, you're right.
But
Good
because
job, Tom.
if we don't do that,
No one will know what it is.
no one will know.
All right.
No one will know the genius behind it. So
So, brief intermission. Matt, what is the object that you chose to represent you, and why did you choose it?
I am a noodle, and that's because the alias I have in nearly everything is
Yeah.
Flanoodle. So,
See, I had hope in you. Whenever you said
Mhm.
Noodle, I had hope that wasn't the reason. I was like, no, he wouldn't just pick Noodle because his name's Flanoodle, would he? Like, no, there's got to be a story
he's
behind
got to
it.
be deeper
it's like
than
someone
that.
woke him up at like 6 a.m. and like, hey, what fucking food do you want, man? Fucking noodle, I don't know.
A single Noodle, too.
Like, I'm not a very deep guy.
It's the most flaccid thing on the table.
Exactly.
A lifeless
Describe
noodle.
it as flaccid. Oh god.
Obviously, like, my cheese thing is, cheese has, like, been a huge thing for me for so long that I have so many stories that I could tell as to why I chose cheese.
All these cheese-related adventures.
Yeah. One I haven't told was like, you know how whenever you get a bruise or something, some like parents put like meat on you, like
Yeah.
a bruise to like heal it. Well,
Yeah.
whenever I was little, I thought that meant that just anything cold would do that. So basically, I took a like liquid pack of cheese out of a mac and cheese thing.
Oh.
And
Liquid
I kind of
cheese.
like made it really cold, and I squeezed it out on one of my cuts one time.
Oh,
Oh
And
Jesus.
god.
I just
You're actually
I tried to
pot man
rub it
pot
into
cheese.
it.
I didn't know that.
I tried to I started rubbing it into it, and immediately I started just screaming, and I was like,
Jesus.
You're so stupid.
I was
Wow,
a
dude,
child.
I actually didn't know you were like pot
You
dairy.
squeeze cheese into your cut.
Well, don't worry, that's not even the worst thing as cheese related.
Oh. What's the worst
For-
thing you've done?
For another time, maybe.
So yeah, we'll save that for every. We'll do that every podcast. I'll have to describe why cheese. Every
For a second, what I thought you were gonna do, I thought you were gonna like pull a Destiny move, and you'd be like, "I could tell you the stories of the cheese, but I won't."
Or
Not
like,
until the time is right.
I could pull what's it called, a Ubisoft, how they did with Assassin's Creed Unity, and
Oh, yeah?
basically say that it's done and allow people to buy my story, and it's not a finished story.
Oh, so is
Biden
it more to the
slices.
cheese cut related
Biden
story then?
slices.
Yeah, slices.
Anyway,
Okay.
my object is a glass of mango juice because mango juice is my favorite drink ever, and I try to drink it at least once a day. It's a really good drink, and it's healthy for you, and it makes me happy.
I don't know if we ever got it on recording, but almost every damn time we would record, Tom would say, "Oh, gotta get some mango juice," or
Mhm.
"Oh, I got some mango juice."
I've got a
I don't think I've
resupply,
even
like,
had a
quite
mango
frequently.
before.
I'm so glad.
What's that?
I don't think I've even had a mango before.
Neither have I. I never ate
The thing,
mango.
I've never had an actual mango, but like I just feast on mango juice all the time, and I can still remember the first day where I had like my first carton of mango juice. I had to buy the carton, by the way. I finished a full carton the first time I tried it. It was that good. Me and my friend, we were just at a shop, and like we like there's this really shady shop, okay, and this sold really big cartons of mango juice for about like 20 pence or something, really cheap.
Right.
And like I might as well have got it from the black market or something. I felt dirty buying it, but like
Some counterfeit
still-
mango juice.
SWAT team busting down my toes to get the mango
Yeah.
juice done. But like
Drop the mangoes!
I still remember standing outside that shop, taking that first sip of mango juice, and going,
Yeah.
I will drink nothing else.
that moment will never leave my brain. It was so nice.
That was the moment that set Tom on a path of crime.
When
Murder.
Yeah.
When he bought the
I
black
gotta
market
feed my
mango
addiction
juice.
for mangoes.
Whenever I question my
Robbing a
existence, I
bank.
just think back to that moment, and then everything just falls into place, you know? Anyway, that's my backstory.
Alright, sounds good.
I need to
Alright.
ask, actually, what's in the mango juice? Is that a straw?
Yeah. I might change it later, to like add some red stripes to it.
Alright,
Makes
cool,
it,
cool.
Makes it more look more like a straw.
Is
I
there
couldn't
like a
tell if it
mango
was-
slice next to it?
Yeah.
Like, the first time I saw it, I thought it was like a penknife or something going through the mango juice. It's like, okay. It's what I usually
Alright.
use to stir it anyway, so
Right.
Mm-hmm.
it's a thing.
Yeah. Alright.
Wow, we are really not in the mood for a fucking podcast today.
No, I was trying to say something earlier while you were like.
I was thinking like,
I just
what do we
couldn't
do
remember
now?
what I
Do we
was
go back
saying.
to explaining what we've been doing, or?
No, like, fucking the mango juice. What was it? Oh, I'm glad you told everyone that it was mango juice, because like, as I was drawing it, I was like, is this mango juice? Is it peach juice? Is it orange juice? What could
That's it,
it
it's pretty
be?
accurate.
You'll never really know until you try it. Alright. So, I guess I should say what I've been up to lately.
I was in the middle of my thing.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I think I got through all the games I've been playing. Oh wait, I've been trying to get back up to like Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I did a playthrough of
Oh.
it and I never finished it, and I'm trying to get back up to the point I was at the end of my playthrough for a certain thing almost. I won't say why, but it's kind of
Jesus Christ, you didn't you do like before the last one you did? Didn't you do another separate playthrough of it? Like, I think it was for another channel though.
Yeah, I did.
But you never, yeah.
I did a separate
remember that.
playthrough in which every single boss I would make a rap battle against.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
but would you just like freestyle against them or something?
Yeah.
Or like, oh,
And then it was uploaded on a channel called Yaushcraft, which was a channel all about Minecraft. So I don't know what the fuck they wanted my series, but they did, and I gave it to them, and they wouldn't let me use. They wouldn't put the thumbnail I made for my series on it. Instead, it was just the logo, white, and then a number, and then that was it. And I was like, "Fuck you!"
sounds gross.
And we never did anything Yaushcraft related ever again.
I'm just trying to like envision the fucking rap battles you did, dude.
Oh, it was
Like, yo, Bowser.
Can you
I'm
give us,
making
like, a taste of
wowzer.
one?
no, absolutely not.
You're just
Why?
a louser.
Fuck that shit.
Bowser, you're a louser.
Oh.
Mario.
Yo, hit the
Faux
road with
show,
my main man
bro.
Toad. Going overload.
Doing that.
Ho ho ho.
Oh,
Yeah, that works.
Just went Santa for a second.
I don't think I've been playing any other games other than those. But other than that, I've been pretty busy recently. I've actually been doing shit instead of just like cutting a video into 15-minute parts and rendering it. I've actually been working.
Oh, fun.
Yes. I had to make this fine picture you're seeing in front of you, which, to be honest, I was kind of scared yesterday morning, waking up and picturing, like, I was visualizing myself working on it, and I was like, oh my god, what if it's not as good as I want it to be? What if it's terrible? What if I do bad? What if I fuck it up? And it turned out okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I reckon it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, other than that, I've actually, oh my god, fucking thumbnails are the worst now, cause like, I went to upload the first episode of our co-op play, our return to Battle Block, and it was like 3 a.m. when I finished rendering it, and I was gonna upload it, and I was like, wait, I don't have a fucking thumbnail for this. And I was like, oh shit! So I immediately got out my sketchbook, drew out the characters as best as I could, got into my computer, and started coloring the shit out of it. Fuck. I was up to
I
like 6
gotta do
a.m.
it.
Well, sir, I commend you.
Thank you.
What a good man.
And
Yeah.
Tom said I did a pretty spot on drawing of the characters, but they're pretty simple characters.
Oh,
You'll have to show that to me.
good.
I think I'm gonna switch back to like Sherlock character in that game, because I like that one.
Nice.
The detective.
I can't even remember what character I switched to.
You were a star.
Yeah, I know it was a star, but then I'm pretty sure I changed.
Yeah. we
Same time
changed-
you did.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, moving on. The games I've been playing.
Okay.
I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the PS4.
Really?
well. Ooh.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, because fucking PS4 games, I am not too interested in them,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I've been like an Xbox kind of fanboy for most of my life, most of my gaming life, and
Uh-huh.
I do not want an Xbox One.
I would...
Yeah, I'm kind of like done with. I'm done with like console games.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd probably do anything to get my PS3 back at this point, because it's, I don't know, it feels so deprived, the variety of games,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I picked up Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I have
Pretty
a
good.
question though.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Everyone who talks about Assassin's Creed Black Flag says the exact same thing.
What is that?
Is the only enjoyable part of the game the ship and pirating?
No, actually, for me, I'd say the ship parts are like one of the worst bits.
Oh, that's interesting.
Probably because I'm shit at it, but like, I mean, like, it's good. It's a good like gameplay mechanic and all that stuff. But I wasn't too interested in it, to be honest.
Yeah, how frequently do you play like Assassin's Creed games?
This is the first one I've played since Brotherhood, which was the
Oh.
third game.
Probably the ship parts are probably more enjoyable to most people because they're like so used to the same old Assassin's Creed stuff.
Yeah.
I think it might be because like the sea shanties.
Yeah, dude. That's
Dude,
actually
like,
that's one of the most enjoyable parts about
Like,
it. I've been hunting for shanties, and it fills me with joy to
I
hear
could
my
just like
hearty
sail
crusade.
around for hours, just being like. Da, 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 da. Love
Yeah,
listening
just like
to it.
avoiding every enemy ship, just fucking cruising about, singing
Yeah.
some songs.
Let us sing.
There was a pirate version of a song going, a chanty going, like fuck bitches get money. That would be fantastic.
Oh, that would be great.
How'd that
One of the
go?
pirates comes up with his iPod shuffle, and he's like, "Yo, is this joint got a cable or what? I want to get some flow rider up in this bitch."
Hook me
Yeah. They see me shipping. Hey.
Shipping.
Oh, trying to.
Who are you shipping?
That's not Flow Rider. That's not it at all.
That's fucking Chameleon. Wow. Alright, but
Who's
then-
Florida? Oh yeah, Florida. You know, it took me like years to realize that they're the same thing. I'm
Flow
like, no,
Rider
it's
and
Flow
Florida?
Rider.
All you need to do is like backspace the fucking like the
Yeah,
space between
yeah.
Flow and Rider. Okay.
And I'm like, oh, Flow Rider came from Florida. Wow, I'm so clever. Wait a minute. This is
Shit.
the entire time.
That is so wordplay.
That is.
My
That's what
God.
I used to. That's what I call everyone on my trip to Florida last year. I call them Floridians.
Wow, all new hip.
Floridians.
Damn right.
All new trendy.
I feel like it feels so weird, like, cause like some people who are from states, like, I find it weird when you refer to them as like Virginians or like North Carolinians,
Virgins.
like virgins.
That's what,
Everyone
That's
from
so
Virginia
good. That
is a
was our
virgin.
names.
Yeah.
that's what I expected them
Oh,
to be
where are you
called, to be
from? Oh,
honest.
I'm a virgin. What?
Oh, that's good. Good for you for saving yourself for marriage. But what where are
Real
you
proud
Oh
from?
of
no,
buddy.
I'm married.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we're both virgins. That would be weird.
Waiting for Valentine's Day then? What the fuck you doing, bro? Okay, get that shit.
But anyways, basically, yeah. But I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and stuff with you guys, really. Just Nosgoth and fucking whatever we've been recording, Battle Block and stuff.
What do you think about Nosgoth, Tom?
What do I think about it? I actually really enjoy it, even though I'm not good at it at all. I'm fully aware of that, by the way. Like after, oh god.
Yeah, you're probably one of the top Nosgoth players. You are.
Thanks, man.
Top of the Leo bird.
Leo board?
Leo board.
Shut up.
You're on top of the Leo board. You are the best lion in Nosgoth.
But
No one can
yeah,
play the lion like you can.
I'm enjoying it in the same way like I enjoyed Smite and I wasn't good at it. But the good thing about Nosgoth is that it's not as toxic as Smite.
Well, the
So you
chat's
can-
like not like right up in your face, and it's like completely
There
transparent.
isn't really even a chat on Nosgoth.
Exactly. You can
Yeah,
only see
yeah.
the text. There's no border for the chat, so it's like not in
Yeah,
your
exactly. I like everything about it really. I think some of the maps are really creative and stuff. I think that the bind system's pretty cool, and yeah, I'm liking it. I'm loving it. I'm living the dream. Nosgoth free to play. Get it now.
There's a new class coming out soon.
Not
called the
advertising
Summoner.
Nosgoth.
We're not
Sponsored.
by them. We should be getting sponsored by other people soon, but
Oh, ooh.
So fucking hear that. Should be getting sponsored by other people pretty soon. Don't worry, guys. Cheeze-Cast
Yeah,
should be on top of the YouTube homepage in just a matter of days. Don't you worry, guys.
anyways,
Sponsored by Razor Gaming.
fuck no, I hate Razor stuff.
Oh, but they're rich, so.
So
You
if
take it
Razor came to
anyway.
you for sponsorship, you just say, no, I hate
No,
your stuff."
absolutely, no, I would. I'd be like, fuck yeah, pay me to sell your shit.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
But I, like
just
right
casually
now,
mention
since
it
they're
every
not,
now and then.
since they're not paying me right now, I don't like their shit.
Can't say
But
that.
that's-
Don't kill any opportunity we have.
What I was saying was there's a class coming out soon called the Summoner, in which you will be able to summon, like your abilities will be all
really?
around summoning creatures.
Oh.
Yeah, like, and there's a new map coming out that's it looks like a city in hell, pretty much.
Oh.
Looks
That
really
sounds
cool.
interesting. I wonder how the Summoner would play out.
Probably be
Oh,
better.
Honestly, I didn't even know Nosgoth was fucking free to play. Like,
Yeah, it was just recently that it did it, I think.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Oh,
they
fuck, so
they had a closed beta for like only specific people. I think
Oh,
you could
yeah,
pay
yeah,
to
yeah.
get in. I think.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm glad I started now then.
I remember seeing loads of like coverage on it in my subscriber feed, but then it just sort of died out like over
Yeah.
time.
Gassy
So-
Mexican played it a lot.
Yeah. That's probably who it was. But like, it's sort of like faded to non-existence for a while,
Mhm.
and I hadn't heard about it until you told me, and I really like it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. It's good. It's great.
Pretty swell. Alright. So anything else?
Oh shit! Damn it.
Oh.
Well, like
It's never fucks. What?
I was just like I had like so many other things to talk about in my fucking.
Well, you're too late.
So-
We're done.
Okay. Alright.
It's
Time's
over.
up.
Alright.
You had your chance.
Yeah, I had my chance, and then you interrupted me.
Oh.
You know what? You can be feisty all you want. Whatever. I'll take it. You know why? Because I'm a fucking man. That's more than you are.
I'm a man! At least I wish it was. What? Anyway. Okay, so should we start moving on to the topics?
But you gotta.
Come on,
Okay.
dude. We need,
Oh, well, I tried before. Okay, fine.
it's not going well when the guest asks if we're like going on to the topics.
Like it,
Come on.
there's like moments of just like nothing happening. I'm like
Absolute deadness.
So-
All right.
And it's
Alright,
all
so
Steven's fault.
I guess what I've been doing recently then. So recently I've been playing a lot of different games. Like I've been playing CS:GO, um, CS:GO.
Okay.
I've been playing a lot of that.
Like now.
Like
I prefer CS:GO over CS:GO, to be honest.
I think they did a better job at CS:GO though.
For me.
Yeah. More recently though, I've started watching Game of Thrones with my father, and you can only imagine how awkward that was when they got to some kind of intimate scenes. I was sitting there, I was watching. It was like there's two naked ladies doing naked lady things, and I'm just sitting there, like trying not to like make it clearly obvious that I was so embarrassed. I'm pretty sure my face was like a tomato, and and
a literal
so
tomato.
so like I guess just like take away from it, I tried to make like a little small talk, like oh
So,
man, this
about
is
them lesbians?
weird.
how about lesbians? They're pretty fun, right?
Yeah, but like I'm not sure like how
Hey
my
Matt,
dad
have you
was
seen
after
the
'cause,
scissors
like, 'cause,
anywhere?
Like,
Oh
he was
god!
like kind of quiet. What? Yeah, but
Hey, Dad, have you seen our cat? Oh shit! Fuck.
have you seen our? Hey, look, my pussy's on my lap. I mean, my cat. My cat
God.
is
That's
on my
just-
lap.
That's. Ugh.
It was hard,
Jesus.
Oh god.
and like, oh my gosh,
God.
Oh.
and but my dad kind of knew stuff like that would be in there, so like we had to watch it during a time where my mom wouldn't be home,
Oh yeah.
because like she's like, no, how do you even know what a boob is? Who taught you that? I'm like, Mom, you don't even know.
What?
And so, what is it? She gets home, and like I think there was like this is like a flash of a boob, and she's like, "How can you be watching this?" I'm
How
like,
do you even know what the boob is?
Well, Mom, you
That's,
know you kind of existing.
"Who showed you them?"
I've heard some things in my time. Nothing like that.
In my podcasting career, that almost takes the cake.
In all my years of talking shit behind the microphone.
That is almost the shittiest shit.
Yeah.
The shittiest shit that anyone has ever talked on this podcast was Marcus. Not knowing Jack.
Oh yeah, nothing can top that, but still. But still.
But yeah. So, but it's a great show. I really like it.
It's a fantastic show.
Yeah.
Like, the thing I have to say about Game of Thrones, the reason I don't know what it is about the show, but something it does way better than any other show. Like I watched Breaking Bad, I watched Walking Dead, I've watched a few other shows that aren't really notable, but like there isn't a single season in Game of Thrones that I can say that I didn't enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. It's always consistently good, right?
Exactly.
What I've noticed, because like I can't really talk much about the seasons because I'm still on season 1.
Yeah.
Is that like
Yeah.
every single character that has ever talked has like some distinct personality. There's no
Memorable.
bland
They're
characters.
memorable characters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it is kind of
But the
hard to
trouble
keep
with that
track
is-
of all of them.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. The trouble with that, like, as the seasons go on, and there's like it's a year apart, right? It's like each season, I'd say they're a year apart.
Yeah.
And like you'd go back and you'd watch it, and like some of the characters, you'd be like,
Who the fuck?
"Who the fuck are you?"
Exactly.
Like, you remember the main ones like Tyrion. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
bald
fucking
guy.
hilarious.
I don't think anyone could forget him.
Yeah.
nah, Tyrion.
You remember
Tyrion's
Hodor
cool.
though, and he only says one word.
Oh yeah, Hodor. Oh my God, that's the guy with like
The
the gigantic
most
dick.
well-developed character. of,
That's like all I've seen of
2000.
The creatures tried to
ever.
get him on Creature Talk, and
Oh,
he
did they?
was insulted by it. and he yelled at them on Twitter for it.
Oh, really?
Hilarious.
What did he say?
I don't remember what he said, but they were on Creature Talk one time. They're like, so we got try to get the actor for that guy who acts as Hodor on our show, and he was having none of our shit.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Did they like ask him rudely or something?
No, not at all.
Did you hear about the Did you hear about the new Game of Thrones game coming out? By the way, not the Telltale one. There's like a new open world one coming out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called Game of Thrones: Shadow of Hodor.
The Shadow of Hodor. Okay. Okay, I
You
wasn't
had me
expecting
going
that.
there. You know
Keeping
what?
the jokes
I'll
rolling.
applaud you for that one. I'll applaud
Yeah,
you
I'm
for that
keeping
one.
this gravy train rolling.
In all honesty, I was kind of like frightened that if that was a real thing, and I would not have expected a good game, to be honest.
I think they've already
Yeah,
made it. I'm not sure if it's open world.
show-based games aren't very good, unless it's Telltale.
I'm not sure if it's open world, but they made a game before the Telltale one, and it was not well received. It got ripped to bits, but I'm not sure if it's open world. It was definitely an RPG of some kind, and apparently it was terrible.
It's not even like just the fact that a lot of shows that turn into games are bad. It's just that the open world aspect. I'm just tired of open world games.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they like a little guidance.
Think someone will hold your hand.
Honestly, I don't think I'm ever gonna get tired of
Somebody
open
kiss you on the
world
cheek.
games. I like exploring and
I
stuff.
want, okay, we can't get into this topic because I want to get into this topic when we talk about Borderlands 3 later. Oh, teasering.
Oh, spoilers.
I don't want to do this anymore.
What?
You just spoiled it.
There goes the magic. Thank you.
The
It
title
was
of
the
the game
magic
is
that this
called-
podcast has on me every time we do it.
Alright, so what are we going on to?
Games? Do you have any other games or things? You wanna
Fucking game.
Well, okay.
I
Like,
guess
that's refreshing.
I'm gonna keep
yeah,
this
something
show
next
on
something
track.
game-related.
All right,
games.
That I
I'm
did
gonna
want to
keep
talk
it on
about.
track, and I'm gonna make
Games.
sure we do all the things we say we're gonna do. So shut up and let me do it.
Okay,
Now
so
tell me what the fuck you've been playing.
well, Smite. That's still a big thing of mine. I
Are we
play Smite all the
still
time, and I
on
went to
what
the
we've been playing?
SWC, the Smite World Championship. Just, I think it was this month actually that I did it,
It was 2 weeks
and
ago.
it was fantastic.
Do tell.
It was so hyped. There were so many people there, and I loved it. And I met some interesting people that Steven knows about and still hates me for. I met Jesse Cox,
Fuck you.
Steven's would like his
Fuck you.
wannabe lover.
Fuck you.
And I met people like on the Smite teams. I met Kutra,
Oh,
saw Sly Fox,
nah.
and there were a good amount of YouTubers there. It's pretty cool, and yeah, and it was just a great time. I was there for like I think 3 days, and it was just fantastic. And there was an after party, which was great, and there was like I discovered that I love drinking Red Bull. I must have had like 14 Red Bulls over that one weekend.
Poor thing.
And and I loved it so much though. But when I came home, I'm like, "Hey mom, can I go and buy a Red Bull?" And he's like, "No, it will kill you." And I'm like,
If drinking 14 of them like in one, how big were the cans?
it's like they're like medium, I guess.
Okay, so like drinking 14 of those, if that didn't kill you, then I don't
Yeah,
think
I
that,
mean-
like, one more will.
Really? Like I was just saying, like I'll just drink one, and she's like, "Unless you're gonna go run a marathon, you'll die." And I'm like, I drank it and I sat down for like hours, but I did move around a good bit. So I think if I would just like drink the same amount and like not move at all, I would die. But I usually move around a good amount. So yeah, that's me. That's what I've been doing.
So, I tried to fit that sentence in like 4 times.
I know.
In the
Wait,
exact
what?
same tone.
I know. Every single time, Matt would say something like, "So yeah," and then Tom would try again. That's me. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I just picture Tom just like.
Let me speak.
Go ahead, Tom.
All I was gonna say was,
Oh, shut up now.
You know what?
Are you gonna speak?
I can't do this anymore.
Sure you can.
Alright, so I was just gonna say that I didn't realize Jesse Cox played that much Smite.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, he was there. He was in like the VIP section.
They did a.
The VIP.
He's done a couple promotional things with YouTubers, and Polaris did a tournament. Times.
I've seen like I've seen the Polaris stuff, but I don't know. I didn't expect him to be in a Smite, like.
Yeah, I don't know really too much about him. I only know him mainly because what is it? I've seen him a couple times on Polaris, and that Steven is in love with him. That's like the main reason I wanted to talk to him so bad too, because like I knew you loved him. And I took a picture with him too.
Of course you did. Fucking course you did.
And I'm probably gonna send it to you one day. You'll like just never hear from you again.
My last question about the Smite World Championship, because I caught who won on the live stream.
Yeah, Cog Prime.
Which awesome, North America representing. But
yeah.
The last thing I want to ask is, have you been to like other conventions? Like any of anything like that?
I think that was actually my first.
Okay, because I was gonna ask, like, if you have been to other conventions, how the tournament like compares to convention experiences.
Well, I'm actually gonna go to another convention this time in February. One of my friends invited me to it.
Are you going to PAX East?
No, it's something called Katsucon. I think it's like an anime one.
Yeah, I think Dodger's going to that. Of course, he's going to that. Like that's a question.
But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go to that and see how it is. Like, I honestly need to like get into anime to really go, because I've only watched like 4 animes and they were like the most popular ones. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything like cosplay. Cause
what 4 anime did you watch?
Like any of the protagonists.
Naruto.
Oh yeah,
you watched them from fucking start to finish?
Yeah, I've seen all of Dragon Ball Z. I haven't seen all.
No,
of
I'm not.
Naruto.
I'm not talking to you. Jesus.
Okay.
Matt said he watched like the 4 main anime. I was asking what that was.
Well, I guess I think of them as like the main animes. Like I've watched Dragon Ball, I've watched Fullmetal Alchemist, Attack on Titan. And I just recently watched Sword Art Online, which I loved so much, and I was sad when it was over. But they're all really good, and I love them. And I guess I like only count those as the animes I've seen. I don't really count Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh as an anime, even though they are. I always just imagine them as cartoons.
Okay.
Which is pretty much the anime.
I don't count them as anime, but they are.
So
no, like he's right. It's like it's 2 sections. You can get adult anime or it's children's anime.
I think the ones that he was talking about were more teenagers. Is
what
it is. Like they're more
Sword Art.
Like 13. Well, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, probably. That's
it's like 13.
Probably.
Plus. Then like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh is like perfect for people or kids like 10 and 8 and 9.
Yeah.
And whatnot, and any age below that, because I watched like Dragon Ball and all that whenever I was like 5. But you know.
Dragon Ball's so cool. I heard they're coming out with another game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Xenoverse.
Tom
yes, they are.
says it looks
yeah,
cool.
it's like you go through time as like a person of your choosing, and you like fight all the battles.
They made a game like that, though.
Did they?
Yeah, they made a game like that for the like 3. It wasn't on. I don't think it was on PC though. It was like for the Wii, Xbox 360. Yeah, it was Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. We could
Oh,
make
what
your
was
own
it called?
character. I forgot.
Hmm.
But
I don't
the
really care that much.
character,
I've still got hope for it.
So do I. I hope they're finally coming with a good Dragon Ball Z game after so many shitty ones. But
Yeah.
it was like the character like creation was like so limited, and the story was just did not make any sense.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I've only played the fighting games except for this one game I remember I played a long time ago. I don't remember what it's called. Like it was a weird game. I just remember it being hard, and there was this one goal I had, because like there was like a really rare chance that if you were fighting someone and you killed them near like a wall or like a mountain or something, they'll like fly through the mountain.
Oh, I remember that. I think. Yeah, I
Yeah,
used to do that too.
and that would always be my goal.
Oh, was
Like,
it a Rage and Blast?
It might
Is
have
that what
been. I know I did that on. I did that on almost every fucking Dragon Ball Z game. I'd always try
Yeah,
to put people
true.
through fucking.
Yeah,
buildings
But I
and
remember
shit.
playing that specific demo, and that's exactly what kept happening to me.
yeah,
Getting
structured
fucking
damage is always
forced
fun in
around.
games. But
That was
yeah,
a fun experience.
alrighty then.
So yeah. So yeah.
So yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
Steven.
so.
Yep.
Do you want
Alright,
to take
so
me
we,
to the ship
You
and
wanna move on to the topic?
guide our
soon?
sheep along? What?
Do we wanna? You know what? Fuck, we're moving on to the topics. So let's see. I want to start with fucking Hololens. Microsoft's
Oh
new thing
yes.
to be incorporated into their Windows 10 operating system that they've been working on for a while. Apparently 2 years they've been working on it. They've been working on HoloLens. So yeah. So there's a video that you just search HoloLens. It's a demonstration, and basically what it is, it's just a headset, and it projects holograms and interfaces and 3D models and all this crazy shit, like even like video playback onto basically any kind of surface is what it looked like.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to be Tony Stark, you can be Tony Stark now.
Yeah. It looks really awesome. Like, and this and it's just like so exciting because like it's pretty much like what Google Glass is, except it's got like more.
I think it's
I
what
would
Google
say.
Glass wanted to be. Pretty much.
Yeah, I honestly like Google Glass. I always like heard of it like it was gonna be like such a big thing, but like it kind of just like dissolved into nothing.
Because it was
Like-
a big thing. It was like a really, I think it's like a really small computer in your glasses, and I don't know. It's probably it might
Okay.
be because of the price.
Why? How expensive is it?
I have no idea. I'm
Oh.
just saying that might be why.
Alright, yeah. HoloLens, though, I feel like it's gonna like really start bringing out the future of like what is it, technology and stuff. Like, you know, like you saw how in the video it shows like people creating things, like building pictures. They even showed some guy playing Minecraft with it.
Oh
That
god,
got-
that just made me lose my shit when I saw that.
So
Holy
and I was
fuck.
thinking like you could start like playing games like that, and it's like 10 times better than the Oculus Rift.
What if like you played? What if you get like? What if you played a game like Civ, like Civilization 5 on your table, like with your
That'd
friends?
be awesome. And like
It's like
What
tabletop
is it?
Civilization. It's fucking amazing.
yeah, and when people would try to contact you, they would see like your portrait.
It'd be amazing.
That'd be ridiculous. I'd love that. And it's cool too because I said I was watching Sword Art Online, and that's like the entire premise of the show. It's it's like virtual reality, and I think like I was thinking to myself when I heard about it, I'm like, oh my god, it's actually happening. So I'm pretty pumped for it.
Well, I'm scared as shit.
Oh,
That's me. That's just me, though.
why are you scared?
I mean, I don't know. I watched the trailer for that thing, and it's looking like straight up fucking Star Wars holograms and shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
My God, we are evolving way too fast, if you ask me.
Yeah, we're like taking leaps and bounds.
I mean, I suppose technically that's a good thing,
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
but I don't know, man. One day the machines are gonna turn on us.
Oh
The
yeah,
AI are gonna rule the world.
that's.
I
most
mean, all
likely
you
gonna
gotta
happen.
do really is not make extremely smart AI with a lust for power. That's
Don't
make
really all
extremely
you have
smart
to
AI.
do.
Just don't make extremely smart AI, because
The humans
they'll
were fucking
figure out
stupid.
way faster than us how much of a detriment to this planet we are, and then they'll turn into Ultron and they'll try to kill us all, and we won't have Avengers to stop them. Or
And they
yeah,
will not have
Well, I
any
mean, we
strings on
might.
them.
Who knows by that
oh
time?
yeah, might have Iron Man maybe a bunch of Iron Men. I don't know about Captain America.
Iron Men. Assemble the Iron Men.
So it sounds so
It's
like
like a bunch of Tony Stark clones.
it just sounds like so
It's
anticlimactic.
just people made of iron boards and shit. Like,
Yeah, this like just like crappy iron sculptures taken from like a art museum.
Or like the ones you see in a park where they're all bent weird shapes.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't see how people like that.
but anyways, yeah, my take on the Hololens is that
Yeah, it just scares you. I mean, I can understand that.
I mean,
Like,
when the Oculus Rift was announced, wait, when was that announced? Like,
it was like
Yeah,
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago I think.
I was fucking scared when that was announced, but now this is coming out, and like,
Yeah, where it's like affecting the real world.
it just blew my mind, you know? Like, to be honest, I highly doubt it's gonna be anything like it was portrayed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I don't-
definitely
I
gonna be a
don't- I don't see-
crappier version, but
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna have something. I mean,
I can't
know,
possibly
Microsoft.
see how it can be like played out to the full extent that it was in the video, but it's
It's mind blowing.
technology, dude.
It's like
It's
what you see
amazing.
in a movie. It was exactly what you saw.
Yeah,
in
it
a movie.
is.
And that's probably what the most. That's probably what like scares some people is. It's so good and so good. Like it looks like something out of a movie, and it's kind
Exactly.
of hard to wrap your brain around that we can
Yeah,
make
just-
stuff like that.
yeah, it's like all the sci-fi flicks are coming to reality.
Did you see that the guy had like a 3D dog with him? in the
Yeah, I
video?
saw that.
I thought that was kind
You know,
of
that might
weird
be-
looking.
It could be like the future of dogs, you know? People, because like
Future
some people are
dogs.
getting those robot dogs. I mean,
that's their selling.
virt-
It's like a Call of
virtual
Duty
friends.
Ghost because that's their selling point. Our dogs have the best physics. Oh my god.
Oh,
They
fucking
bark.
Call of Duty Ghosts all over again. Microsoft's are taking it over now. Fully rendered, fucking 2000p dogs.
The hairlights are so realistic.
Call of Dogs, human warfare. Yeah, I think people are gonna start have like, if that actually is like implemented, like having pets, that's definitely gonna be like a big future for.
You could have any
Getting
pet
pets.
you wanted.
Yeah, I mean you could get like a little dragon.
Exactly what I was thinking. A fucking dragon. Oh,
Yeah, I mean
dude.
I'd like to have a little dragon flying around me. I mean it'd be also kind of cool if you could see what other people were seeing. So like it's not just like you're looking around like, oh hi dragon, and like
Oh
just
yeah. Yeah, I get what
just
you
people
mean.
being like, what dragon?
You're fucking crazy. But my unicorn over here, that's real.
Yeah.
You could like combine
Look at this
different
weirdo
species.
talking to
Oh.
dragons. Isn't that right, unicorn?
Unicorn.
Let's go right over a rainbow.
Yay.
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
think it
If
might
this is
also like
like-
mess with people's minds though, because like people like have trouble like leaving the virtual world because like it's so much better than real life.
If this is like the way that we keep on going, fucking video game
Certainly
high
will.
school might as well be a reality show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, video game.
I haven't seen that yet, but I heard it's really good.
I
Oh,
was talking
saw a
about the
trailer
show. I
for
was
it.
talking about like if it was a real thing.
It's not a good. I love it, dude.
No, I'm sure it's a great show. It's just I haven't watched. I've watched the first.
Oh right,
season.
I thought you said it was. It was.
No, what I was
We're
saying
like, no,
was
it's not a great show, but
I
like,
was
you know.
more excited about the idea that if
Well,
video game high school is a real thing, but then I realized by the time it is a real thing, I'm basically out of high school already. So
Yeah.
it
yeah.
doesn't fucking matter. But hey, my children
basically-
could go to video game high school, and I'd be like, you guys
Yeah.
are the fucking
Yeah.
coolest.
But fucking yeah, it's basically a web show with like loads of amazing special effects, and like that's exactly what you can picture happening with the Hololens and like what comes after that.
Are you talking about like
You know
the
what I mean?
video games, like how they play the video games?
Yeah, they play the video games, but it's like it's visually like representative as well. Like you know how they were playing Minecraft and they were like it was literally presented in front of them instead
Yeah,
of
yeah.
on a screen. That's what happens in
Man.
video game high school, and
That's crazy.
It'd be cool if you could like, you know, in some mobile games where they have the camera and they set up like scenarios. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
if
yeah.
if they could do that, like you could use your house as like a drug raid game. That'd be pretty
Huh.
dope. Probably freak the
So
shit out of
like
your parents,
you
but,
like
know.
bust through your own window and shoot imaginary terrorists.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my
I
god.
need like a roommate of like some like really soft material if I'm gonna actually do that.
What would happen if movies, like what if you could put yourself in a movie like that? Like what if they
Oh my
filmed
God.
movies with technology that allows people to be put in the movie?
Well,
That'd be insane.
did you order a pizza? Is what I'm gonna say.
That's gonna be your line. Hey, did you order a pizza?
That's all I'm gonna say
And
about the
scene.
situation.
I
Did you order a
definitely
pizza?
do YouTube. Or not YouTube, yes, I definitely do YouTube then. I don't do it now. I do horror movies.
Really?
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh wow,
because-
that I think that'd probably be like the best thing you could do.
If
Because
my
that'd
dad
like be the most terrifying thing.
if my dad played nearly as many sports games with that as he does now, in like that virtual reality situation, he'd be like buff as fuck.
Yeah.
Which he's not right now, he's kind of
He's kind of fat.
like it's okay, he's not here, so I won't get
Yeah,
my
so
ass
you
beat.
can talk bad about him all you want.
Yeah.
He like ends up watching the
Oh
podcast,
fuck.
and he's like, "I didn't know that this is what you thought of me.
Well, I need a new son because mine.
You always called me slim."
Yes, I called him Slim Shady every time I talked to him.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Slim Shady? I mean, Dad. All right.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other things they want to talk about the thingy thing? About the
That's pretty much my whole opinion on it.
What about you? What's your feelings on the situation?
Well, I was thinking about touching on the idea of military use.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if we did whole wars in virtual reality instead? Then
That wouldn't get much done.
no, like then people wouldn't die. Like people wouldn't die, so
I don't think people
But
would do it like that.
probably not. You know, just,
like
Whatever, I'm done.
say,
Why don't we
if I
just
was
all
a
play a
fucking
video game
commander
and
or
resolve our
something,
problems?
and I lost a
Whoever
virtual
wins.
war, I'd just go over there and fucking pop a cap in someone, and there we go.
Yeah, you go shoot all the
Oh,
people
okay,
with the VR.
okay. Fuck the war thing. Whatever. All right. So how do you think this would affect esports?
Oh,
Oh,
esports.
definitely, dude.
It would make
This-
nerds
this would-
fit.
Oh yeah. I mean,
If this,
well, the thing is, I don't think like you could play too much games and like be moving around and like being fit like that because like
but
I think you'd have to be stationary to play a lot of games. Because
I
like
think if this really took off, there'd be a lot of games revolving around it.
Yeah, like if you had a virtual reality or like a virtual reality FPS that was a huge esports thing, and then you'd have to run around and you'd have to like if you wanted to climb over something, you would have to have the strength to climb over it or pull yourself up over it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would actually be a real
Jesus, man.
sport.
We're brainstorming right now.
Yeah.
I
But
need to
like,
get
wouldn't
this
you
again.
need like a gigantic like stadium for it?
Oh yeah.
How would
Yep.
you practice without like a stadium like that?
It'd probably be like regular sports teams. You have your own like stadium. Like each
Mm.
team has their own stadium for each state, and they practice in that. I mean, it wouldn't have to
I
be like
guess.
a huge stadium, like a football field. I don't think, because Call of Duty maps are smaller than that.
Yeah.
They'd probably be like probably not as small as a laser tag arena, because those things are small as shit.
Oh yeah.
But like maybe like a bit bigger than that. A bit bigger
Yeah, I
than
see
a
what you're
laser
saying.
tag arena.
All right. Yeah, I can see that happening though.
Be pretty cool. Can you imagine like MOBAs? Oh my god. Be fucking
Yeah,
weird.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was
That'd
thinking of.
definitely be hard.
It would actually be a reason for you to learn how to like swing a sword or something.
Hmm. Kendo. People who practice kendo won't be completely useless.
Yeah. I'd say Dragon Ball Z, but they already made a Kinect Dragon Ball Z, and that was bullshit. So whatever.
Well, I mean, it'd probably be a lot better than that.
Yeah, we can only hope.
I mean, you can't reach the peak that is Star Wars Connect.
Oh,
There's no
God,
stopping that.
Get out of here.
Dude, Star Wars Dance Party.
That's the only Connect game that takes the cake for me.
Alright. So we have no other opinions or things to say about HoloLens.
I don't think so.
And,
I'm sorry to fucking disappoint you, dude.
I was just...
But
God, you keep derailing my transitions. Like, what the
these
shit?
are very awkward transitions.
No,
I
it
understand.
wasn't. I was just like, if you guys are done talking, I want to go to a break.
Well, it looks like no one has an opinion about what we want to talk about, so we'll just go to the other topic, I guess.
Fuck everything. So
So
we're
on the
taking a break?
Yes, we're taking a break.
Awesome.
Well, I haven't played the pre-sequel. Oh.
Hush that pretty mouth.
Exactly.
Keep
Okay.
it for the podcast.
I kind of caught it actually. Almost, I caught it like I did it pretty well. I'm catching it.
Oh shit, we're recording now?
Yeah,
Alright. Fire away,
I didn't
man.
know the podcast wasn't on.
yeah. Stop it.
Okay.
Anyways,
I thought you were like,
so
just shut up. Shut
we're
up.
back, and the next
Hello.
topic that we're going to be going on to is one of the creators of Borderlands, and well, he teased at a Borderlands 3 announcement. So he teased at announcing a Borderlands 3, basically. And what this topic's going to be is, or what we're going to be talking about here is what each of us wants from the game in order, like what the game has to have and what has to go from the game in order for us to play it and enjoy it. So, I'm going to choose Matt to go first because he started to go first anyways.
Okay. Alright, so really, I haven't played the pre-sequel, so I don't really know too much of the changes. But pretty much what I would like to see is probably a bit more variety of like combat, because a lot of it is just like repeat. Like, it's very repetitive. I would definitely like to see some kind of enemies that take different ways of taking out, like, and like different ways of combat, and I don't know, maybe new types of guns too. Like,
Mhm.
and some people can only be killed by those types of guns. I don't know. I just want like some kind of way to mix things up a little, so it's not just the same thing over and over again. Because honestly, when I was playing through that game, it was similar to what I had with like I've played other games that with repetitive combat, and I always feel the same way, like Skyrim and Fallout. It's pretty much, I start like saying, Oh my god, I want to stop fighting. Just bring me to my objective. That's like the last thing you want to have to say. Because like the gameplay should always be fun and different and so many different ways it could play out, but it's usually just the same. Shoot a bunch of people, try not to get shot as much, even though there's like, that's impossible because there's no really way to dodge being shot unless you just like run. But yeah, pretty much I just want to see some originality in this game.
Alright.
All right.
Do you want to go next, Tom?
I suppose so. I can't really add that much, to be honest. The only Borderlands game I've played is Borderlands 2, and to be honest, I only really played a portion of it. I never really got through to playing all of it, but I guess what I'd like to see from it is more villains and more, like, colourful villains, because at the moment it seems like they're really, really milking the Handsome Jack thing.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, like, you know, he's a decent villain.
Yeah.
But, like, I really, really like the portions where, like, I don't know, like, the villain would, like, that they have really wacky dialogue, and, like, they have this little cutscene thing where it's, like, I don't know, like, a colour for a background, and then it shows their name in, like, cool font and shit like that. I wanted more of those moments in Borderlands, to be honest.
Oh,
and,
there was a lot of them. If you were to have played through it, there's a lot of stuff like that.
In the first Borderlands, there was like more wacky villains than.
For all I know, I could just be talking shit, and there'll probably be loads and loads of that. But I really like those portions, and I like. I guess if you made me like say what I wanted more, I'd say those bits pretty much. Like, I don't really think Handsome Jack is like that good of a character, honestly.
He's definitely not good enough for like 3 games.
No. The way that they're like
3 games
promoting him.
He's in.
Yeah, dude.
He's in the Telltale one.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played the Telltale one.
The way they teased the Telltale one, like, he was like one of the main things to like get people hyped about it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't really like the way that they're milking him.
Yeah.
I'd really prefer if they came up with more like original films and stuff like that, you know?
I can't agree more.
Yeah.
I'm so tired
Alright,
of
well.
bullshit.
But what I've really wanted to do actually is do a co-op on Borderlands 2.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, dude. I always
got
thought that would be pretty
Borderlands
awesome.
too, and honestly, it's only fun in co-op to me now.
Yeah.
I played it single player, and like, you know, it was an alright experience, but I've heard that multiplayer was the bomb. So
Oh yeah, it's very good.
did Borderlands 1 have co-op?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
like one of the selling
did.
points of the game, to be honest.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Wow.
the 4-player co-op was.
Well, either of the Borderlands, I'd love to do like a co-op thing about it. Yeah, that's always something that I've wanted to do ever since I played it on Steam. But yeah, colorful villains and original shit. That's
Alright.
my answer, basically. There you
I
go.
agree.
In my limited Borderlands experience.
So, I don't have much more. I mean, I guess I do have more experience than Tom in Borderlands. I finished the first one. Played through the entirety of the first one. The second one, I got to... God, what was it? I got to right after you save Roland, and I was just done. And
Yeah, there's
the pre-sequel. Oh my god, it was like I feel like I was done as soon as I got on the moon, to be honest. And then whenever I got to the first boss, I was just like, fuck this shit. Like, oh my god.
yeah.
Now,
See, it gets boring after a while unless you got people there.
so
It's like Minecraft.
I guess first off, the biggest gripe I have about it, there is too much ammo. Too much little consumables and whatnot to pick up. Like,
I agree with that.
I pick up all of it, and that adds, like, if I play for an hour of it, I want to say like 15 minutes of that hour is just me picking up shit.
Yeah.
And
There's a lot of picking up stuff.
and it doesn't really matter that you have so much ammo whenever your guns are like ass. Like the majority of the guns suck.
Yeah. I don't.
Sorry.
Sorry. No. Keep going.
All I was gonna say was I used the same Magnum and the same like sniper rifle for the entire I got it like 2 hours into the game of Borderlands 1, and I used it for the entire game.
Oh, really?
Because that's like I couldn't find anything better at all than that. So that was my time.
Like, the item scaling is like, I think it's really annoying because it takes forever to find a gun that's better than the one you have. Like, and it's usually like just like barely, because like most of the time the enemies only drop like crap guns and crap weapons, and you're only gonna find like really good weapons from a chest. Like, they never drop anything worthwhile, really.
It's like a quantity over quality. They have like bajillion guns, like 80% of them are shit, and the majority of them do like the same thing. Some slow and do damage, some poison people, some like fire people, some electrocute people. It's just the fuck ever. Like there are so many guns that look exactly the same. Like there's this one weird ass looking machine, like submachine gun that has like a circle spinning on it. That's how you like reload it, and that gun is like the model is overused and just changed slightly. The model's changed slightly, the colors are changed, and the elemental effect is changed, and the stats are a little different.
Yeah.
Just...
That's pretty much the like majority of the weapons. That's how they manage to get like a bajillion guns, because they're like only slight differences between each of them.
It's like how you said that the only time you ever get decent guns is whenever you beat a boss or get a chest of some kind. And whenever you complete the objective to get that chest or get that gun from that boss, it doesn't feel rewarding to have completed that quest or beaten that boss, because you don't really get a good reward.
Yeah, and also the boss fights. They're also like those were like the one spots where I'm like, okay, at least let this be original. But usually it's like run away, dodge the attacks, and just shoot him.
The first boss is usually like, and the majority of the games is like something to do with explosions.
Yeah, like that's actually like...
I remember that fucking boom shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's that guy in the first one. I'm pretty sure that's the first one, right?
I remember seeing that on YouTube or something.
I think that's in the first one, and then the second one, there's a guy who has like a cannon. Oh no, that's who I'm thinking about. Boom and Boom.
Yeah, it is.
That's the second one.
Oh, it's the second one.
Yeah. Then the first one, there's some guy that's all about explosions.
Wasn't the first one like fucking Fritos or something? Like I don't know. He had some weird name. Like it was something to do with.
Oh
like,
yeah,
fingers
3
and
toes.
Yeah.
He's got 3 toes and 1 ball.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember. That's who it was.
The first boss.
Yeah, and like.
What's it called?
Another big gripe I have with that game, like, despite the boring combat, is like the boring world, I guess.
Oh my god, thank you.
It's like, it's literally, there's no reason I would not fast travel.
Exactly. That's why I was talking about open world games. Go ahead.
Like, because the game takes forever until, like, you get a car. And then, like, you just drive around and, like, and you can just run over every single enemy. And, like, it's, like, just a barren wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, like, I think most, like, my favorite places is, like, the little hubs they've had. and like I wish they would like expand a bit more on that, like make towns more interesting, make more towns, and that would really just be really good. But like every single town is either just full of bandits or full of people you can't talk to.
Yeah.
Like
The overworld thing, or the open world thing, this is why I mentioned this earlier, and why I've just started to hate open world games, is because they just do it wrong. Like nowadays,
Yeah.
if you have an open world game, they do it wrong. It's a game that did it right, I think. Skyrim, right? Skyrim.
oh yeah, there was a lot in that game.
You play it for like, I want to say like 2 to 3 hours, and you already have a bunch of notable like places that you can remember. You can use as landmarks to get to other places.
Oh yeah.
You have so many different towns and like, and then a game that does it wrong, DayZ, has like 6 towns. I don't know. That's probably not right because I haven't played DayZ in forever. It's got 6 towns. It's got nothing going on in between the towns.
Oh, are you talking about the mod or the game itself?
Both of them.
The older one?
Like the
That-
mod,
that-
the mod didn't really have anything going on either. It was just every now and again you'd run into zombies, and even rarer than that you'd have people. And then in the actual game, it's worse.
Yeah. But yeah, like honestly, I feel like Skyrim would be like
The pinnacle.
it would be like the perfect game if it had a like decent combat system.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Because the combat system is absolute shit.
My combat
There's
system
nothing.
in that game was sneaking around, just one-shotting people with arrows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like-
I think that if like it's the best experience if you use bow and arrow in Skyrim.
Yeah,
That's what I've always found. Like that fucking slow motion, like shot to the fucking
Yeah.
skull. That
Yeah.
always made me smile.
Or you kill someone with a shot to like the calf.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I also hate how like they took so much out of Skyrim. You know, like they used like have you guys ever played Oblivion or Morrowind?
Yeah, I've
tried
got
to-
Oblivion on Steam.
I tried to play Morrowind.
You know, like Oblivion, like there's so many more things you can do, so many more things you can use to fight, so many more ways to fight. Like I remember, like it was just like so much more free. I remember I created like a guy who was illusion and fist fighting. Like,
I'll,
and I called him the fish, also because I flattened his face from both sides and he looked like a flounder.
one thing I
And-
also remember from fucking Oblivion is the character models. So also something I'll never forget.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Like, just like so much.
That was the
freedom, like
original. That was the original Assassin's Creed Unity like glitches.
Yeah.
That is what we had before those. Remember that, kids.
Gosh. Back in
Yeah.
my day, people actually finished their games. And
Yeah,
if it was shit, we dealt with it.
Yeah, and
Pretty haunting.
that's the thing with it, because like I've tried replaying Borderlands 2, I've tried replaying Skyrim, but I can't because like the games rely too much on like either the story or the what is it the places you go,
Oh yeah.
and there's like it just relies on too much like all on some people playing it for the first time.
Well, that's like open world games are supposed to lure you in and make you enjoy the world and make a memorable world that you enjoy.
Mm.
And that's
I
why
think-
it's like most open world games don't.
I think Skyrim did what it set out to do, which
Yeah, I
was
think so, too.
create like a really immersive open world experience.
And if you
Yeah.
played it a lot, and if you knew like all about all the world and you didn't want to see it again, you had plenty of fast travel places.
Yeah.
it definitely deserves the like, you know, the success that it's been having.
Oh, yeah.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
certainly.
Thing is-
Yeah, one of the best open world games ever.
Yeah, agreed. I thought Legend of Zelda did it pretty well too.
Yeah, Legend of Zelda. Like, that's
You can't
such
ask
an
me that,
interesting
no.
one. Like, which kind of game are you talking about?
I'm more leaning towards like Majora's Mask Well, I guess Majora's Mask wasn't really open world because it was kind of all in that town, wasn't it?
Hmm.
No,
I haven't
Majora's Mask
played
was an open
Majora's
world, I'm
Mask
pretty
yet.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an open world. Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, like, oh no, the best
Ocarina,
one,
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina, what the fuck ever.
Use the whales to save the princess.
Blow
Use
into
the
a whale's
legendary
ass,
orca.
and the music comes out of the blowhole.
Yeah.
I was gonna use the Wind Waker as an example, but it's a terrible example because it's just ocean, like for the
Yeah,
entire
but the
thing.
thing is, it's fun traveling on the ocean.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And
'Cause
there's
random
so
events,
much in that ocean.
Yeah, random events happened. You had treasures you can go get. You had like different maps that you can find secret parts of your map.
Yeah.
And there was a fast traveling system, and I
But
think it was really good if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was, but you got late into the game, which is a
Oh
smart
yeah.
idea because, like,
Then you have to explore everything, pretty much.
yeah, you had to explore the world, and the thing is, that's pretty much like what they needed to like make it interesting. The random events,
Mm-hmm.
like, I think like what I really liked about Borderlands, what they did do to like kind of break the repetitiveness, is they made like special monsters, like they made badass monsters, and they were like almost always random how they were, and that and whenever I saw one, I'm like, oh my gosh, whoa! I would love fighting them.
They're just like bigger versions of
Yeah, but some of them like have
actually
different different effects,
in the
making some
pre-sequel they
guns
do.
worthless.
In the pre-sequel they do it a lot better than in Borderlands 2 because like there's these lava things, like basically dogs that are like made of lava, and
Oh.
the bigger ones will shoot lava things at you. They will roll at you, and they will also like I think they kind of like do a leap attack, and like
Oh.
it explodes when they land. So
Oh, I like that.
yeah,
That's it's a very interesting type of character, not just walk
Yeah.
up to you and like, "Ruff,
Now,
ruff,
now,
ruff."
not just a bigger version of the regular one. But yeah.
Yeah, but like I definitely liked I wish they had more like kinds of enemies that like require different guns to kill, because that's really the point of like having so many guns is like different
The amount of
guns for
health,
different situations.
the amount of health on the enemies in Borderlands is ridiculous. Like you're sitting there pumping them full of bullets. Even with like a
Yeah.
sniper rifle, you have to hit them like 3 times, which seems like a long time because you have to.
Well, one of my favorite enemies is I don't exactly remember the name, but it was in Borderlands 2. It was they had this special like thing, like when you were fighting them, like yeah, you had to pump them full of bullets, but they changed the more you pumped them full. And like what is it? They would attack everything they saw, and like what is it? They would like even kill their own friends. And when they did, they would like become even stronger versions of themselves, and they would reward better loot and better XP. And like me and my friend Mass,
Another Matt.
you know, yeah, another Matt, I know. We would always like we'd always try to get the guy to like as strong as he can, and like it was interesting because we pretty much had to like make it so we were fighting an even tougher boss
Like
for
farming.
better loot, and like
Yeah, like farming loot, pretty much.
yeah, but it was more than just like randomly killing stuff, and it was more of a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt I explained that well at all.
It's fine.
It kind of just like
It's like
flowing
it's
out
a
of my
memorable
mouth.
experience. I think what you're trying to say is it's a memorable experience because you were able to create that challenge. I guess,
Yeah, like-
maybe.
Well, yeah, kind of. It's oh my gosh, it's hard to explain. But it was just
All right.
it was just like so fun because I don't know. He was hard though because as you made him stronger, he could like totally just decimate anyone, and it was fun like that. It wasn't boring.
What you said about random encounters is a really big thing, like having
Yeah.
memorable random encounters, which might be more difficult than I'm saying, like than me just saying, just put it in your game. But like in Skyrim, this is one of the most memorable things that has ever happened to me in any video game ever, because it was just it's just so like shocking how it happened. It was like I was just doing my usual thing, going towards a quest in some town, and out of nowhere, a group of vampires attacks me. Right.
Oh yeah,
So
I
like
love that.
I just killed them easy. Like they weren't shit. Like it was easy kill. So I go on my way, and I get to the town. The town is full of red dots, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, what is this? And all the townspeople come out and start like wailing on me and my horse because I was like, what the fuck are you people doing? Like I didn't do anything. I didn't kill your chicken. Like the fuck. And,
I left the chicken specifically unharmed.
Oh my god, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Used to get like the highest notoriety for fucking.
Exactly.
That's
Don't
equivalent
mess with
that
chicken.
killing a chicken on a Skyrim is like the equivalent of getting 5-star police rating on a GTA.
Oh yeah.
But like
Basically.
I left the town after killing the majority of the townspeople, and I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? So I looked at my I looked at my items, and I didn't find anything like incriminating. I didn't steal anything, and I looked at my status, and I had vampirism. Because the vampires that attacked me turned me into a vampire. So all the townspeople started attacking me because I was a vampire. So I had to do a whole other quest in order to get me to turn back into a human.
Yeah, I love that. Like that's something like Oblivion and Skyrim do that very well. Like it's rare though, so it's like very exciting when a random encounter like that happens. Like have you ever been like approached by like a thief or like a band of mercenaries out for you?
Yeah. There's an
And,
assassination on your head. Oh hey. Well,
Yeah.
now I'll go join the people that made the assassination attempt.
Yeah, and like those are so fun to me because like I have to protect myself, and they give you different options on how to deal with it, and like I love that because it just adds like a whole nother level. Because honestly, the game
one of the
is,
choices is one of the choices when you get vampirism to call up all of your ex-wives to tell them to consult the doctor if that they might have vampirism as well.
I don't know. If,
What?
Are you referencing something right now? I don't.
Like,
I was just fucking-
calling up your
What the fuck you're
ex-wives.
talking about.
Hey, what is it like an STD?
Yeah, that's what.
Yo, okay, I get you.
Then how did Steven contract it from fighting those vampires?
Oh.
How are you guys fighting exactly?
Hey. They don't judge you, Skyrim.
Aye,
Unless you're a
aye.
cat or a lizard, then they judge you.
Oh.
Or an orc, I guess. But yeah. Do you have anything else to add, Tom?
Not really. I'm sorry.
The last thing I want to say on it is
Don't
just
know me.
that I want it a different universe. I don't want the same planet. I don't want the same premise. I want a different universe.
Oh yeah. You know how like they at the end of Borderlands 2, you guys weren't like, since you guys never completed it, you guys didn't see it, but they teased at like a whole solar system of places
I've
with
seen
vaults.
that ending in a playthrough. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and like I got so pumped for that because
Can you imagine if they made a Borderlands game where you could go like to planet, and each
Yeah.
planet was actually unique and memorable?
dude, I would love that so much. Not
If they
just
could add
a
a
frozen wasteland like Borderlands 2 or a desert wasteland like
They could add
Borderlands.
a ship mechanic. Like a
A ship mechanic? That'd be sick. Oh my gosh, and you like get raided by enemies.
Yes.
Oh my god, like they like beam onto your ship like
Yeah, ship
FTL.
battles. Dude,
That would be so
we
good.
just made the next $1 million game.
Borderlands 2 creator, if you're listening,
Exactly. Write this
please
shit
hire
down.
us.
Alright. Next
So wait,
one.
I've got a quick question before we move on to the next
Oh.
topic.
Yeah.
All right. So between Borderlands and Far Cry, what is the real Skyrim with guns?
Oh fuck.
Fallout 3.
Skyrim with.
I,
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
asked this
I would
since
say
you brought.
Fallout 3 because like
Yeah,
it's
because like
just as
it's
memorable.
literally almost the same
Skyrim.
thing except with guns.
Well,
And
it's also just as memorable with the random encounters and the unique places, and you can have landmarks that you can go to, like remember them and stuff like that.
Because
and unfortunately, it has just as boring gameplay.
because
Yeah.
for some reason, like when I heard like the phrase "it's like Skyrim with
Oh,
guns," I
fucking,
didn't.
that was just. Oh my god.
That's
I
I think
didn't.
that's because like IGN
I,
described Fallout like that.
Oh yeah. That's what they used for. Was it Far Cry or was it Borderlands?
I
it was
think it was
for,
Fallout.
no, it was for Far Cry 3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I remember that, and I remember I bought into that shit. I was like, oh my god, is it?
No, it's not. Honestly, I like Far Cry 3's like action way more.
Mm.
Like, like, have you guys played the game?
Far Cry 3, yeah.
I played
Dude,
a little bit.
fighting the people like the giant bases and stuff, doing that and like
Yeah.
all the ways you can do it, and like how like dangerous it can be.
It's
And how
not
sometimes
as
you
good
can
as
have
if you played Far Cry 1, 1 and 2, and then play 3,
Oh, yeah.
and then play 4, and it's the same damn shit.
Yeah,
I mean, like the first time I heard the phrase "it's like Skyrim with guns," I've always believed it was Borderlands for some reason. Only found
Yeah,
out
I
recently
thought it was
that they were talking
Borderlands,
about Far
too.
Cry 3.
I thought it
I
was
don't know.
Borderlands that used that as well.
It's it. It.
The only reason I got
Yeah,
it
I s-
was to
I s-
record with AJ, and we never did.
Oh my god! I think I might get it soon actually, if it ever goes on sale or something. Because
Yeah.
I'm a bit short on the money, but I'd be happy to play it.
I think I bought it on like Windows or fucking Curse or whatever the fuck it is.
wait, Borderlands? You're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, I have Borderlands too. I recently got it.
I didn't get it on Steam though.
I have it on Steam.
Oh wait, I got it from GameStop. That's where I got it. I bought like the PC copy from GameStop, which is the stupidest thing ever. Dude, don't do that. It's not. No, don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't get
it's
PC
a bad
games
idea.
from GameStop unless you're getting like an Age of Empires game.
Don't buy PC games from literally anywhere but Steam.
All hail the Steam overlords.
That's lit. Because honestly, it's the best thing you can do.
All right. So that was that. Now we can move on to the next topic. H1Z1. This topic is basically what you guys what you guys think about it, and if you're gonna buy it. And it's not finished yet. I don't think.
Yeah,
So
it's
they're
in.
still
I think it's
working
like
on
an
it.
open beta.
So like they're still working on it. So if there was if there's something that you need in this game in order for you to buy it, then that also would be fine to input. So
well-
Tom, you can do it first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Go, Tom, go.
I think it looks like.
Oh.
I think it looks really, really good. I don't know why. Something just intrigued me about it. It's really weird actually. I've never really been like a big fan of games like early access games like DayZ and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But there was something about this one that I don't know, it really caught my eye for some reason, and I've been watching gameplay of it, and yeah, fair enough. In some cases it looks broken as fuck, but you know you could
Yeah, I
argue
think-
that's part of the fun, and it's what you make of it really. And I suppose if I ever played it, it would be a fun experience, and I'd do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's pretty much just like a bunch of antics. That's pretty much like how you can describe it. Like,
Yeah.
because like you can't really play it seriously.
No,
Like-
definitely not.
Unless you go on an RP server, which I don't know if those exist for this game.
I don't think they do yet.
Probably not.
But I think if I would play it, what I would want from it is like probably a good combat system, like not just like randomly swinging my fists.
They already do that
I
better
like
than DayZ.
uh, I would
Is this game like totally separate from DayZ?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's not made by the same people, if that's what you mean.
That's pretty weird.
But I would definitely like more zombie encounters because from what I've seen, it's mainly just like players that are what you have to worry about. Because if you want to create a game like where it's not just people killing each other and like you actually want to survive, you gotta put like zombies in it because then then you give people a reason to fight together, not like just constantly killing each other because like there's literally nothing else to do.
Oh, I guess what I'd like from it is, mm, I,
Urgh.
yeah, you
You
know,
want
like
more grunts?
Yeah, I see what you're saying,
No,
Tom.
what he's saying is he wants more grunts.
that'd be nice, you know.
Every punch
Just have more
needs like a
grunts.
really over-exaggerated grunt.
It's like Skyrim with grunts.
Fuck, Jesus. But yeah, if it's a completely separate game from DayZ, it needs something to make it stand out. And
Uh,
if it's just gonna be an like open world, like fucking search for supplies and stick with your party and all that stuff, it needs to have something to, you know, like
Has
keep
to
the
have some
player.
sustenance.
Yeah, it needs to keep the player invested and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like,
What?
I don't know, maybe a mechanic, you know, something to keep the player like
Well,
going back to the game
what
instead
if
of.
they did like MMOs? Like, what if they had like raid type things?
Like, what is it, like giant zombie hordes that you have to fight to save someone?
Yeah, it's like it's a
Like,
specific area, and there's like different types of zombies would it be another thing.
Yeah.
But like it's like a specific area, and you have to get with your party, and you have to like I don't know, like you said, rescue a certain person or get some supplies, get some like medicine, and bring it to so and so, and then you know you have to fight for so many zombies. Maybe there's people. Oh, that's it. Like the raid is random. Like the raid is
okay.
random. Like there could be human AI shooting at you and like cutting you up with axes and shit. Or there could be zombies. There could be special kinds of zombies. It could be the military. Could be just random survivors. I think that would make it really cool because like maybe
Yeah.
the military has a specific attribute. Like they're more sturdy because they have better equipment. Like
Yeah.
they have more defense and they take less damage. And then like the survivors, they fucking I
They're
don't know.
liked more, maybe.
I don't know.
Like, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, another good idea. It's an idea. I won't say it's good or not, but another idea could be like, what if you have like when you create your character, it puts you in a server that is basically a scenario where the infection is starting, and
Oh.
how you handle that scenario and what you do, where you go, affects how you're like what character you have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool idea.
Thank
Like creating your character through what you what is it? How you start?
Dialogue options would be pretty cool. That way you don't just
Oh,
like have random people who's like, "Come here, bitch! Oh shit! You just spawned and you have nothing but an axe and like a standard health kit and some clothes. I'm gonna kill you and anyways, even though I won't get anything from it."
Yeah.
Like you got dialogue options, and like the dialogue options are different depending on how your character was in the starting scenario.
Yeah. I think though if like they keep on the same path they're on, it's just gonna like die out after like a month or
Probably.
two.
Probably. I mean, it does a. Oh, more maps would be nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't want like a huge ass map with nothing in it, like just gray and depressing places. I want like multiple areas to go to.
Yeah.
I can't really say like that much of what I want from it because yeah, honestly, I haven't really played like too much early access sort of
Oh no.
fucking zombie games like Daisy or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to see like something that makes it stand out really. It's like because I feel that it might just sort of fade into like no like I don't know like in oh, Jesus Christ what like in later years or whatever I like is there really a reason for this to be remembered amongst every single other zombie game that is on Steam at the minute?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the answer right now, I can't really
No,
see
not really.
anything that defines it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
So another thing I
you need,
like is like factions. I wanna like be able to in game, not on some website that I have to sign up for and sign up for their
Yeah.
newsletter. I wanna
yeah,
be able to create like a faction with
Sign
my
up for
friends
it.
in like in game, and then
Yeah.
have like a leaderboard of what the nasty factions are. And if the developers were cool,
that'll be
they could
sick.
like develop the raids around those factions, like and like or maybe even like leave little notes and like books talking about the really big and like bad like the really badass factions.
Yeah.
That'll be so good.
Oh.
We can dream.
The whole thing about like different maps though, that's like a huge thing, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I definitely would not like to stay in the same map forever.
I think the mod for DayZ had like 2 or 3 maps.
Yeah.
And then one of the newer, like one of the, not the original map, but like the second or the third map, they had a different kind of zombie.
Oh, did they? What kind of zombie was it?
It was like a blood something, I think it was. It was like, it made a really loud noise when it was around, and it was just vicious.
Oh. Will it like attract other zombies because it was so loud?
I don't remember, probably.
That would be awesome.
To be honest, I didn't encounter it that many times, and when I did, it just murdered me before I even noticed. But, like, every time I heard it, I was playing with other people, and they would just say, get the fuck out. So,
Run.
so apparently it was a huge threat, and it was a game-changing thing.
Yeah, that's really awesome when like there's actually a sense of like fear because like I think it's really exciting when it's not just like you can fight everything and kill it easily. I like there to be like a need to run away from some people till you're stronger. Have you like because then you can look back at it and like once you are stronger you can be like I can fight you now and I can kill you now I couldn't before like I don't think I doubt you guys have but have you guys played Final Fantasy 3 before?
Nope.
Probably. It's been a long time.
Well, there's like a little area in Final Fantasy 3 where like you can get there and you are totally unprepared for the monsters that are there. They are so much stronger than you, and you have to like run away and try to survive.
That happened in, like, that happens to me in, like, every game where you have to grind up your characters. Like, you have a party of characters, and you have to grind them up as you battle. Because, like, for Pokemon, mainly, I'll play with my starting Pokemon, and I'll just use that over and over and over and over and over again, because that's the only Pokemon I genuinely like, and then it gets so strong, but the rest of them are so weak. So
Yeah.
if he goes down, then I basically lose the battle. That happens, like, every time I play Pokemon.
Yeah, I usually like to keep mine all like at the same level.
Yeah, it's way better to do that.
But yeah. So I think if they just like what is it, add variety, more enemies, and just like what is it, better combat, or they could just do what most people do and make it like a fun game where you can have antics and then forget about it 2 months later.
I think a single player, like if they have a single player ability, that'd be fantastic. Because I would love to just play with. I don't want to play. As it is, I don't want to play with like people unless I have friends with me.
Hmm.
And even then, you have to like work to find each other. Pain in the
Oh
ass.
yeah, Daisy.
Ugh, fucking
First hour you play the game is looking for your friend.
Yep.
I think it would be interesting to see a single player route to like a game like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had one like where, like I said, the first scenario is the beginning of the faction, then that dictates like what dialogue options and how your character acts as a person. Then they have AI controlled things, so it's almost like the same experience as online, except you don't have to deal with people, like real
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows no one wants to do that.
Nope, not on the internet. People are definitely more timid in person.
Yeah. The internet where your inner douche comes out.
There is a
Very
game that
true.
was released recently that is all about fighting, and you argue with people
Oh,
on the
really?
internet. Yeah, like it shows you and someone else on your computer typing away, and then you have to fight with arguments.
That's pretty funny.
I don't know, like you either have to win the argument or you have to piss the other person off to the point where they smash their computer.
Take my money.
Exactly.
Dude, that's like a simulator.
Exactly. It's like reading YouTube comments simulator.
Yeah, really.
I'm happy that we don't have YouTube comments because from like almost every YouTuber I watch is either turned off their comments or doesn't read them or just is almost to that point where they don't have comments.
Yeah, people love being a dick on the internet. I mean, it's just so easy. No one can really touch you.
I got to the point where like I'll start typing out something and I'm like, yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I'll start typing out a retort to someone that posted something that is ridiculously stupid. And I'm like, wait a minute. If I post this, are they still going to be stupid? Yeah, probably. So I'm not going to post this. So.
Yeah, you're not gonna post anything that'll change your life.
So yeah.
Your internet comment has really changed my way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Any more comments on H1Z1?
Can't really say. No.
I think that something this game does better than DayZ is it doesn't have zombies that like float through the floor.
Oh yeah.
That's certainly an upside.
Oh, also the zombies don't just like really jitterily like just run at you and flail their arms around to attack you. They have pouncing animation, or not pouncing. They have grabbing animations. They have crawling animations where they can like mess up your legs if they're crawling.
Yeah, I like different fighting styles like that. Like, what is it? You like they could try and grab you. They could like try to attack your legs to immobilize you.
Also, the game isn't gray, so it's not as depressing. So that's fantastic. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
So yeah, H1Z1 or H1C1.
H.
What does that stand for? Does anyone know?
H.
H stands for H.
Maybe.
In some parts of Europe, it said H.
Happy one, zombie one. I don't know.
H1Z1? Is
Yeah,
what
I
you're
don't.
What do you think I was...
saying?
What?
Whatever. I thought you were saying, what does H stand for? I was like, how do you not know that? And now,
Like,
whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
what H1Z1 stands for. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
What would be the answer to what H stands for? Like,
H.
is there even an answer for that? H.
It stands for
Alright.
H. Like that's how some people in
What
some
does
people in
H
Europe.
mean?
What is the meaning of H? Oh, actually, I remember when I was really little and I was like just learning letters, and I would ask people how to spell the letter A.
Well, A. A what?
Is it A E? No, that's A E.
That's like what I thought with like the letter T, because I'm like T-E-E.
Bad thing is it's not even spelled that way. The
Yeah,
word
I
T.
mean, it makes sense.
Oh. Alright. So we got like a few more topics here. And to be honest, a few of these I don't even know if like we can talk that much about, but whatever. I have to pull up my internet browser for this one because there's factual facts I have to look at.
Factual effects.
Okay. So basically what is going on is there is controversy of the internet speed, and the FCC basically manages like internet and cable and broadband
Yeah.
stuff. And they have stated that with all the technological advances we're having in this like century, they have stated that the standard for broadband, like what is considered broadband internet, should be upped. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
today, right now, ever since 2010, the standard for broadband is 4 megabytes per second download and 1 megabyte per second upload. That's the like lowest it can be to be considered broadband internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be 200 kilobytes a second. So yeah, the FCC wants to update that. Wait, no, it's not the FCC. It's the NCTA, National Cable Telecommunications Association.
It's a bunch of letters.
Yeah, it's some
Yeah.
kind of association.
And they
wanna
definitely
change
mean
it.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to up the standard to 25 megabytes per second download and 3 megabytes per second upload.
Okay.
Alright.
To put that into respect, so like, what do you guys think? Do you guys
I think-
think that it's a good idea that they should? Do you think they should wait a little bit? Are there any
Well,
worries you have about it?
What's exactly the downside about it? Like,
Oh,
is this gonna
it says
affect
like right
anything?
at the end of the whole, like right at the end of this article, there's literally no downside to the
So-
the consumer.
All it really is, the reason that it's like so low right now is because people want to make money on constantly upgrading it.
Mhm.
Like you gotta pay for upgrades, and if they put it to like what they can actually afford,
Mhm.
then they'll lose out on a good amount of money.
Well, like I
It's
think,
pretty much them being cheap.
yeah, I think that they would get them more. Well, no, not necessarily. I was gonna say I would give them more reoccurring customers if they had better internet for less.
Yeah, that's why Google Fiber is like doing so well. It's because they set it at higher. They're like, no, yeah, we can definitely go to this,
Mhm.
and that's why everyone else is like so scared of them because like
They're so good.
you know like we want to constantly make money off of upgrades. Oh, they're like, yeah.
Then there's the whole I think I don't know
Mhm.
business very well, but I think that it would get like places that are cable, phone, and internet more customers. Like it would get them more money in the sense that their phone and internet and cable packages
Mhm.
would like be bought more by people who just use the internet, like people who have cell phones and don't want Comcast home phone.
Yeah.
Than just want internet. Then they would be more inclined to buy a package instead of buying just internet. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if that is good or better at all for the company that they're buying it from. If they use more of their services, but for the same amount of money. But I don't know. Like I just
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't. To be honest, that's all I'm saying.
Because
Yeah, I don't see why anyone would disagree, really. Like,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
faster internet for no more money.
exactly. So I don't know whether this is meant to be an argument or if it's just like actually like happening, but I'd let's do it. Do
Yeah,
it.
do it.
Do it right now. Why not?
Yeah, please.
Please do, because I am so tired of my shitty ass internet over here. I want my 50 download speed and my 12 up speed back. God dang it, that was amazing. I could like download anything in under 5 minutes. Ugh, so good. So is that like if okay? So like the biggest, I'm gonna look this up on Mediacom, just for example. Mediacom has like 100 megabyte download speed package or program. I
Mhm.
think. No, their highest is 150 megabytes down. So, if that's the like highest that you can go now, and they jump the lowest up to 25, how much do you think the highest will be from there?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna throw it into the ranges of 300,
Yeah.
maybe. Because Mediacom's lowest is 3 megabytes per second,
Mm.
which is ass. Don't buy it.
Yeah, really.
Don't do it.
But yeah. Honestly, yeah, but my one statement is like stop being greedy and give people working internet.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what work they have to go through in order to improve it. I don't know
None.
what, like, well, yeah, probably not because
They just have to like turn a little dial and be like, yeah, you get better internet.
that's
But it's
that's what it
better if
seems
they
like in
make you
the
pay
article.
first.
Like that the article says is like it's. Why the fuck wouldn't
I
they?
mean, they can already set it to a higher thing right
I won't,
now.
I
They can
won't,
just do it right now. But they don't want
I
to.
won't, I wouldn't really like be breathing down the company's neck like for it. Like either way, it's probably gonna come to you. Like
Probably.
whether it's sooner or later. So like,
I
there's
think
nothing bad that's gonna happen to you.
no.
I mean, like,
I think the argument and controversy about it is why hasn't it happened yet? When all the other like technology is so advanced now, why hasn't the standards for internet gone up yet? I think that's what people are upset about.
Yeah.
but the real question is, are we the greedy ones, or is it the company?
The company.
Who knows? It's
That's-
like
They,
it was
well,
meant. It was meant to be philosophical, man.
I
Okay,
understand that. I understand. It was like what you say. It was like people. I mean, everyone wants faster internet for different reasons. People, the consumer wants it because we have the ability to make it without any negative, like, replication. Replication, is that a word?
We'll
Repercussions.
just go for it,
Repercussions.
just go
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
But the company doesn't want to do it because I don't know why the fuck they don't want to do it.
So that I already told you.
It's
So
probably
they can constantly make you pay for upgrades.
Well, then you still have to pay for upgrades. It like if the lowest standard goes up, then the highest
Yeah, but-
standard should go up.
I mean, you'd want it more though. If
Yeah.
you're like
Why the fuck would you
downloading
want-
takes forever, and
Yeah.
you have the ability to make it take slightly less forever,
Yeah.
would you take it? I would.
Yes.
But if your download speed was already like, oh, it's pretty much perfect,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to really upgrade it.
All right. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. If the price doesn't go up, then well, yeah, then that's it. Like if the price doesn't go up for the consumer, for like 25 megabytes per second, that's a pretty good download speed.
Yeah.
For like your standard house, that's really good.
Yeah, and people are satisfied with that.
Yeah, so people will probably end up getting the lower packages or the cheaper packages on the
Mhm.
internet. So I guess that makes sense then. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, then there'll be some like conspiracy to where other people. Oh, what if that's
What
the
if?
conspiracy? What if the reason why Microsoft announced their HoloLens now was because of the internet's going to have to go up, so the price is going to stay the same, but you're going to be able to get like 300 megabytes per second. Why would you have to get 300 megabyte per second download speed when nothing requires that? New
Oh,
technology.
My God. Oh my
New
God.
technology. Oh shit. It's a conspiracy.
Did you know that Borderlands 3 spelled backwards is internet connection for all?
Oh,
I
What?
didn't.
did you know that there's a 3 in Borderlands 3? Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Oh shit, dude. It got real
Uh,
so fast.
Alright, so the last topic we have
You know what?
is.
I got one.
Okay.
You know, Borderlands 3. Wanna know what 3 looks like upside down? A W. W. For why not give us more internet?
That wouldn't be what it looks like upside down. If you put a 3 upside down, it would just look like a fucking
Shut
3.
up!
It looked like a backwards.
Rotated
Wait,
slightly.
3. Oh yeah, it just looks like the same
Just
thing.
like a slightly distorted 3.
Yeah.
It's just an okay, whatever.
Nice.
I wasn't thinking straight.
Oh boy.
Oh, big boy.
Last topic.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have to like watch this, all of us at the same time.
Okay.
What is it?
It's the Dead Rising movie.
Oh, I've
Oh,
already
yeah.
seen this.
I know.
Oh yeah, I've watched the trailer.
I
No,
know.
you watch it again.
Exactly.
But I need to. Like I watched it recently though, so I can talk about it still.
That's not that talking about it. I just want your reaction during the trailer as well. All right. So hold on a second. I gotta like set this thing up to where the people
Mm-hmm.
watching can enjoy it as well.
All right, we'll go to it.
Okay. I think I'm getting it. Window capture. Yeah.
Hmm?
Inner window.
In a bit.
My fucking dog is like snoring right now, and it's hilarious.
All right, so I guess I'll open up that link again.
Yeah. Alright. And that.
Hmm.
To be honest, I think the most surprising thing about this movie is who's making it. I did not expect it, like, at all to be,
I actually missed who's making it.
Same here, I can't remember that.
Crackle.
Crackle.
I don't even know what the fuck Crackle is.
The last time, like, most of the time I see it on Xbox Live because it's like I think it's like a movie viewing thing or a TV show viewing thing or some shit like that.
Well, wouldn't it make sense? Because Dead Rising 3 was like an Xbox One exclusive, right? And like,
I know.
since
But, like, you
Well,
guys
I mean, it's
didn't
also on
know
the
what
PC.
it was. Like, you guys didn't know what it was, is why I was so surprised.
Yeah,
'cause it's not a well-known thing.
I'm not an Xbox player though, so I wouldn't know about these things.
I don't know anybody who like, on my Xbox friends list, who ever used Crackle over, like, Netflix or Hulu
Yeah.
or something like that. But yeah. You guys, ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah. Tell me what.
So I will go
Nope.
like 3, 2, 1, and then go, and then just click it on go, and we'll try to do it as best as we can. All right.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, go. That's pretty good.
Oh.
Jesus, Chase, no.
We want the drama. We got to get the needles.
What is?
We
what
got
does that
to get the news.
What does that even mean?
Gotta get needles, I guess.
We gotta get the needles.
Oh, that's Zombrex, dude.
Hey, I thought you injected
Maybe.
it. I did.
Oh my god.
That's such a cheesy effect.
That's some Japanese
There's no need to
zombie
panic.
movie. Oh my god, it's the guy from the
I love that
fucking...
bit where it's just like got an umbrella over him. Oh, right.
It's that crash scene.
What advice
Yeah,
do
they
you
could
have
have drove
for
right
those
around him.
trapped in the quarantine zone?
You're basically
That's great.
Okay.
How bad will it get?
Oh my god, I hate this part is ridiculous.
Am I the only one who knows about zombies around here?
I actually
Yeah.
like that bit.
I like that guy as an actor. He's funny.
Oh, I love that guy. I just that
Yeah,
part
well-
just pissed me off.
That's probably my favorite bit. It's just fucking.
Honestly,
you don't
I think...
know the name of the guy, but he plays a fucking dickhead in everything. And
Yeah,
he's-
really.
It's just in the newsroom, like he
Pretty sure
basically
it's
fucks.
Frank. I'm pretty sure it's Frank West.
Really?
And I'm pretty sure they said it was Frank.
Oh my. But
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But like I don't know. I thought that was a nice little touch. I think it's very aware of what it is, and
Oh
it's,
yeah, I think it knows just how stupid it is.
it doesn't want to like
Be a good
venture
movie.
too far out of the cheesy zombie
But
film.
it
So
is.
let it be what it is. Let it be what it is.
Bad movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I think it's supposed to be like a likable bad movie. Like
Oh god.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
so bad
I
it's
mean,
good.
you saw
hate
how
those
like
movies.
they were using like the cheesy weapons and stuff,
But
like
the,
from the actual game.
the dialogue,
We got
that
to
makes
get
sense.
the news.
That makes sense. Like using weapons that you can create in the game makes sense, and having the shirt that he was wearing with the little Lego head guy from the game.
Yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
mean,
I'm talking
have
about
you
the
played-
dialogue. So fucking dumb.
But the
yeah. I
dialogue's
mean, have
supposed
you
to be
played the
dumb in Dead
games?
Rising.
Have you played the Dead Rising games?
Yeah,
It's always.
Oh, I
dumb.
mean,
but this is a movie, not a game. It's not like you
I mean,
have something
But
to
would
do.
you- but like, would you rather have a film that is nothing like Dead Rising, even though it has like the rights for Dead Rising?
If it was a
and
good movie,
how-
if it was a good movie in the Dead Rising universe, that's what I want.
but then it wouldn't be Dead Rising. Like it
No, it
would just
would.
be another zombie film.
It would be a Dead
Like,
Rising movie.
The reason Dead Rising stands out is because it's as cheesy as it is.
I mean,
like-
literally, there's like almost nothing serious about Dead Rising.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I mean, you can go around killing zombies with a dildo launcher while you're dressed in a tutu.
Okay.
If you ask
I
me,
get
this
it.
is
I
the
would
exact-
love if they put that in the movie.
Yeah.
That game.
If you ask me, this is the exact like
They get
genre
stranded
Dead
in a
Rising
sex
should
shop.
be if it was a film.
Okay, they can
A Barbie
do
movie.
all of that without
Okay.
making it stupid and having stupid as fuck dialogue and just like
I mean,
But, like,
Shaun
you
of
can't
the
exactly
Dead
have
did. Shaun of the
you can't have
Dead
like Avengers style dialogue in
That's
a Dead
not what
Rising.
I'm saying.
What-
I'm not saying blockbuster style dialogue. I'm saying good dialogue.
What would
I
you
mean,
classify
I-
as good dialogue?
Oh, really? Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'm putting. Yep, okay.
putting you on the spot. Let's
I
go.
love it.
Let's hear it.
Hello, my name is Ted. That's good dialogue.
No,
That's probably better than that.
I mean, I think what they're going for is like, I think they're going for like a stupid bad movie like Sharknado.
Oh my fuck, Shark! Don't even talk about Sharknado. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
it's stupid. The
It's
plot is stupid. The
It's bad.
dialogue is stupid.
It's hilarious.
The effects are.
Hilariously bad.
Yeah, it's hilariously bad, and it became a cult classic because of it. And I think that's
Because
what
it's
they're
bad.
going for. Yeah,
I thought
Okay,
I was
but it's
disputing over
sold
whether or not it was a
amazingly.
good movie. And it's not going to be a good movie.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be a good movie. It's gonna sell well though.
God damn it.
I don't even
Okay.
think it's gonna sell well, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Well, I guess if they used like a better, like maybe a better cast and a better
Well, to be honest, if it's produced by Crackle, they're not going to
yeah,
It's
and a
not gonna be
better
very good.
producer. If they had a
Yeah.
better producer, then
I mean, even
it
if-
would.
Even if it
Dude.
was like produced by someone like Netflix, I don't think they'd be able to get that good of a cast. But like,
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean, they got that one guy, and he's like the guy who's playing the news anchor. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Rob
Um,
Riggle, apparently.
No, that's not the newscaster.
Is it not?
That's the
Well, he's Frank West, so you were lying to me about him being Frank West.
Hmm?
It says
No,
here
no,
that Rob
Rob-
Riggle plays Frank West.
Well, Frank West isn't the newscaster.
Oh,
You told me he was a newscaster, you son of a bitch.
you talking to me or him?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can even
That's
see him
what
by
I
the
was
comments
told.
here.
That's what I was told by someone that it was Frank West, and he has like the same outfit as Frank, so
Yeah, he does actually. But
that's why it was more like.
so the
believable.
main character's Frank West?
I hope not. God.
Yeah, he looks nothing like Frank West.
Yeah,
To be
isn't
honest.
Frank West blonde? No, wait, never mind.
No,
Never
that's
Green.
Chuck Green.
Yeah, that's Chuck Green. Never
But
mind.
Frank West was like really like he wasn't like slim. He had like a like
He was pudgy.
yeah yeah
Ah.
yeah
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
That's
I'm
why it would
reading
be
some.
more believable if like he was. Wait, I'm gonna fucking search this up, dude.
I'm reading some of the comments, and here's a good one. He was talking about how it was like under
That is
the
Rob
radar.
Riggle, dude.
and-
Dude, Rob Riggle is a newscaster.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
he plays Frank West.
So that's so I was right.
Yeah, you were right.
oh, well, okay.
God damn, Mark.
Also, someone pointed out in the comments that it's a Sony-owned movie,
Oh fuck. So
Wow.
Sony.
and for a
Sony.
Microsoft exclusive game.
What? Oh god, what if this is on purpose?
Like
It's
Sony's
Sony
like,
making a shitty movie about one of Microsoft's greatest games. Oh my god.
It's all-
I like to
boy.
see him making a weapon like in the film made out of a chainsaw, a wrench, and a Sony Vio. That's probably gonna happen.
and what is it? A Sony
What
what?
fucking product
A Vio.
placement.
Oh yeah, they're like, what is it? They're like, I don't know, make a bomb with a PS3.
Or like he drinks a Dr. Pepper and explicitly turns the can so the Dr. Pepper logo is showing.
He drinks like Mountain Dew.
Or it's like in Man of Steel where like the camera angle like it's angled up at the fucking like what was it, Best Buy and the IHOP.
Yeah.
Fucking like just showing the sign perfectly.
Yeah.
And it was untouched as well. Like the sign was untouched in the entire fight. It's
Of
like,
course. Yeah. But I think it sucks that what is it? It's gonna be made by someone that's so unknown by Crackle. I mean, I haven't seen a single trailer of it on TV, and for good reason. Like, unless people go to like this one website or look up a Dead Rising movie, they're not gonna find it.
There will probably be a deal with Sony or Microsoft where it'll be revealed on the Xbox or the PS4.
Yeah, I reckon you'd be able to see it like once you log into Xbox Live or some shit like that. It'll be there.
They did that with the new James Franco and Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
By the
live
way,
streamed it
is
on
this-
YouTube and Xbox and PS4?
Do you reckon this is free to stream, or do you reckon you have to pay for it?
I think you have to pay for it.
Oh, Crackle? Probably.
Ooh. No, I'm not talking about Crackle. I'm talking about the film.
Oh, like you have to pay to watch it?
Yeah.
I thought they would make a free film.
The James Franco and movie, and I already forgot the other guy's name. James Franco
Seth
movie.
Rogen.
Yeah, thank you. Their movie was free to watch on YouTube.
Mhm.
No, you had to pay for it.
While. I didn't have to pay for it.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
Well, I went to go and watch it, but it said I had to buy it first.
Well, for the first like 2 days that it was out,
Oh yeah, because that's like hype everyone.
it was free to watch on Xbox. I don't know about PS4. It was on Xbox and on YouTube. I just
Yeah, that was
But
just
for
a
like-
hype thing.
For a film like this, I'd actually expect it to be free. I mean,
Yeah.
Sharknado was streamed for free, like on Premiere, like fucking on Sci-Fi, dude. Like, same thing for Sharknado too. Like, it's like with movies, the company doesn't really expect to sell, so like I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if this was streamed for free. It might be. I don't fucking know.
I feel
This just
like-
looks like a promotional thing to like get people to sign up for Crackle.
Yeah, most
Really?
likely. I feel like Jesse's gonna play it or watch it,
Yeah,
and he's gonna
but
talk about it on the podcast, and I'm gonna die laughing.
Probably.
Ugh. Fucking movie. I swear to God, I feel like ends and then Chuck Green, like, appears. Like, it's a shadowy version of Chuck Green standing there. He's like,
and it's just fucking Shia LaBeouf with blonde tips.
yes! Fucking Shia LaBeouf.
Oh god. Dude, I'd watch that movie for like the one-liners.
Oh, God.
Rob Riggle dropping Frank
Yeah,
West
I'm
one-liners.
sure he'll be, like, the best part of the movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I
Fucking
agree
you
with-
thought Rob Riggle was a main character until like
I didn't
10
think he
minutes
was the
ago,
main
so
character.
no.
Okay, well I like the guy, and I'm like, man, I wish he was gonna be a bigger role.
Oh, you did.
But
okay.
now I got my wish. And I like
Say.
it.
But I agreed with Tom about the fact that that was like the only enjoyable part of the entire trailer. I didn't like the
Yeah.
trailer in general, but it was the only enjoyable part.
I agree. Well, actually, no. I don't think it was the only enjoyable part. There was like a split second where like there was just this moment of ridiculousness, and I was just like, "What the fuck's going on?" It was like this general, and he was giving this massive speech.
Oh yeah,
The whole
I
time
remember
he's having
that.
this like umbrella held over him, and I don't know. I just found that
It's the
funny. for
same
some
guy
reason.
who voices in the like Marines trailer. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Yeah, he seems like a sort of guy who'd just be like typecast for that sort of thing.
Like it is that guy that like does those Marine trailers. Where,
That one guy.
Yeah.
That the Marine advertisement where it like says, basically only real men join the Marines. Basically,
Well.
is the message. It doesn't say that, of course, but you know.
You don't have
Meanwhile,
male
the women-
genitalia if you don't join the Marines.
Exactly. Ugh.
That's interesting. I never knew that. Never got told that on biology.
Yeah. It's frowned upon in most schools. I can't see why. I mean,
Really.
all right. So I think we can take another 5-minute break, and then when we come back, we will be wrapping up the show. And yeah,
All right.
we'll be right back.
Ugh.
Alright.
Okay. So, oh shit, the background got fucked up for some reason.
No.
Alright, so welcome back. This is the last bit of the show where we're gonna wrap up with a question
Ugh.
of the bye week, I guess.
All right.
Then
All right, let's go.
we will go on to allowing our guests to shout themselves out, tell them where else you can tell y'all where else you can find our lovely guests and what they'll be doing on such places.
Thank you for calling me lovely.
Yep. Tom said I had to be nice to our guests. And
It's policy now on Cheeze-Cast.
Yeah. It's policy right, like, just starting yesterday. We
Ah,
had
so-
a policy being nice to people.
So if it wasn't for the policy, you'd be a total dick to me.
Oh, absolutely, because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
such a mean person.
You fucking,
Cool.
you bet your ass, dude.
I'm a terrible person. Like, jeez. But yeah. Alright. So normally we would have played a game or something, but I figured it'd be better to have a question because it's less time consuming. So the question for this episode of Cheeze-Cast is, what game do you think deserves a sequel? And what does said sequel need to have, and what, like from the original game, and what does it have to lose from the original game in order for you to want to buy it?
I already know my answer.
Go.
Oh.
I knew my answer before you even said the question because I watched a film the other day, and it's a film that I hold very dear to my heart, and it also has a game after it, which I consider the best movie license game of all time, and it really, really deserves a sequel. It was developed by Rockstar, and it's I reckon it's one of the most underrated games. EU. The Warriors.
Warriors.
The Warriors. Yes.
Oh wait, that's where your Steam profile picture is from.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I've never heard of the Warriors.
But anyway, yeah, it was a game that was developed by Rockstar, and it was amazing. Basically, right, the film is about this gang called the Warriors. I'm assuming neither of you seen it, right?
Nope.
Right, the film revolves around this gang called the Warriors, and they attend this meeting with loads and loads of other gangs from the same part of town. But the person like I want to cut it down to a short, but like and it's about a treaty like to rule as one gang. But a member of another gang shoots the person who wanted to have the treaty, so everything's into chaos, and the Warriors get blamed for the death. So what they have to do, they have to escape, like back to their turf, with all these other gangs, like chasing after them, and each of the gangs are like each of them, like there's so many gangs, like there's so much variety. Like you've got your skinheads called the Turnbull ACs. You've got like you've got like your pimp black guys called the Boppers, and like
Just all the black people are pimps.
yeah, it's just it's absolutely crazy. And the film's pretty short actually, but it features loads of gangs. And what the game did, the game expanded on that, and it included like different bosses. They're called warlords, but like different bosses from each gang, and it gave them like a distinct personality and everything. Like there was a fucking it was like fucking Metal Gear Solid for like street gangs. Some of the bosses, like I'm sure one of them was called Ghost, and like you had the actual powers of a ghost sometimes. But like yeah, it was just really really good for a movie licensed game, and it's one of my childhood games actually. I remember playing it on my at at my sister's house, I think, like when I was about like 7, and this is not a game for a child to be playing, but like it's just like it blew my mind, like how like Rockstar actually made a game that complements the film of what it was based off. And I just thought that was absolutely amazing. And I think it deserves a sequel, because that game was made in, I'm going to say 2002, maybe. And the original film was made in like 1980. So, 1979 actually. So, yeah, the game was, that's probably why it was, well designed and stuff, because I guess the developers were actually fans of the film, since it wasn't like shovelware, it wasn't like made straight after or whatever. But I think it deserves a sequel, because I've a feeling that they could include more gangs, the like everything, like they could improve everything, and it would be so good. It would be so good. It would just be so good. Like
So good.
if the graphics could be tightened, the fighting could be, enhanced. Just everything could be upgraded, and it would really really make a brilliant game, in my opinion. So yeah, my choice is the Warriors.
All right. Awesome.
All right. I see you thought long and hard about that.
I did. I would not have had that answer like already prepared. That I'm so glad you asked that question, because like
For that for like 13 years.
if I hadn't have watched that film recently, I would not have had a good of an answer like that. So
Nice.
All right, Steven. How about you go?
Okay. I could be like a douche about this, because Tom just had a very heartfelt game about that he loved when he was younger. I could be a douche about this and just say then what they should do is make Smite 2, and instead of like, it's like the entire same game, all the same gods, all the same maps, all the same mechanics, everything's the same, except when you sign up, or even just when you log in, you have to take "Am I a Dick?" quiz.
That could just be an update.
For fuck's sake.
Now, if they did that, think about, like, it would be better if it was a separate game, because you already got the regular game. So people, like most people, wouldn't move over to the second game just because of that, because they're sensible. But I'm not sensible. I would go right over to that shit. Take that quiz, prove I'm not a dick when I don't want to be, and then I wouldn't play with any dicks, and then I would enjoy Smite. But
Right,
What would-
that's
what
not
would
your
this,
answer. No,
no,
I'm not
that's not
accepting
my
that.
answer. That's not my answer
Good.
at all.
What would the quiz entail?
Ah, just-
Like, if you see a puppy, what do you do? Feed it? Pet it? Kick it?
Murder it. Devour its soul. Offer it unto your god.
Throw it into traffic.
No, that's not my serious answer. My serious answer is I don't think many people are going to agree with this answer because not many people like the game. Was Halo has made a lot of games. Some games that some people have never played because they don't want to get out of the first-person shooter aspect of Halo, because this game isn't a first-person shooter.
Oh,
It
it's-
is an
know what you're talking
RTS.
about. Yeah, I know what you're talking
It's
about.
called Halo Wars. Now,
Mhm.
Halo Wars was a fantastic game. Now, it was kind of awkward to play as an RTS because Xbox RTSs are pretty awkward comparative to PC RTSs because they're a lot more limited. Because, like, in most PC RTSs, you can click and drag a box around your units to select them. Halo Wars, you had to hold down the A button, and then this circle would slowly expand, and then it would select all the units in the circle. But the reason
Yeah.
why I want this game to be, have a sequel is because I thought that, like, it was Halo is my favorite game of all time. I've stuck with this series ever since it started. I just love RTSs. RTSs were like one of the first games I ever played. I played Age of Mythology like a long time ago. It was a really old game, like the original Age of Mythology, and then the original Age of Empires. So combining those two aspects of my childhood, and it did it well. I think it did it well. It was just the Xbox controls made it a little awkward to play. So
Yeah.
I want that on PC. Like if it wasn't a sequel, like a whole new game, I wouldn't mind. I would love having Halo Wars on PC. Like I would love that. Also, if you go back and watch all the Halo Wars cutscenes, they were way better than the regular Halo games. Holy shit, they were so good. Oh yeah, they were like at the time. I would say they're Blizzard level, like CGI. Not to comparative to today's standards, of course, but you know.
That sounds
When
really
was
good.
when was Halo Wars released?
It was like 2009, I think.
Mm.
It was really old.
Mm.
It was not really old, but you know, it's back there. I played that game
Alright.
like through it on every difficulty. And
Nice.
Then I just played it, like the scenarios that they had set up against AI units. It's great. Oh, when you finally get a Spartan on that game, like when you spawn a Spartan unit, oh, it's so enticing because they're so badass. You can upgrade them to the point where there are like 3 of them on a Warthog, which is like
Ooh.
for those who don't know, it's like basically a Hummer, pretty much. Futuristic Hummer with a huge ass machine gun on the back, and one person drives, one person can shoot out the side, and then one person is on the machine gun, and it's amazing.
Okay, so the Warriors and Halo Wars. Matt, what is yours?
Oh god, this is a hard question. Because most of the games I've played have been made sequels of. Let's see, I was just thinking about it.
No pressure.
feeling it though.
I'm really feeling it. I don't know if anyone gets that reference, but whatever.
That could be reference to a lot of things, but okay.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's see if anyone gets that reference.
Fuck you.
I know. Oh, I know what I'd like to play. I'd like a updated sequel to. So.
Wait. Are you
Way
talking
back-
about a sequel or an update? It's an updated
well,
sequel.
it's a sequel. It's a sequel.
Okay, good.
All right. So a long time ago, I had this game for PS2, and it was called War of the Roses, and it was a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
I played the shit out of that game.
You played the Yu-Gi-Oh one?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
It was
So,
good.
like, it played like almost nothing like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mhm. I know. That's why I love it.
It just had Yu-Gi-Oh in it, and so like I remember I would play it so much. I would love it so much because like all these cards, like a lot of my favorite cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, they suck, but I like them because they look cool. And in that game, like any card can be useful, and like it's and the combat in it is just like so unique. I've never played a game that has replicated it, and I loved it. And the story was cool, and it was just like never not fun. I would love to see them first off remake the game, way better graphics. What is it? More cards, and like keep the same way they keep the same thing they had with the old system. Don't add like a bunch of like new things like they are with the card game itself, because that stuff is just weird.
Agreed.
I like maybe more of a a way to, like get new cards. Just like I just like to see that game again. Because I got rid of it. I don't even know when, but I got rid of it a long time ago.
I still have it with my
Oh, you still
PlayStation
have-
2.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
God damn, I wish I still had my PS2.
Same here. Yeah, but
Shed
I
a
would
single
just,
tear for that.
I just wish I could have that and like play it maybe on the computer even. But since I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of like dying out a bit.
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Keep adding too many confusing things that just why? Or
Like,
why did you add this?
I recently started playing like Yu-Gi-Oh again, and my friend, he's like, "Oh, I've got a deck. I'll do you." And he's got like all this crap like Pendulum, Synchro, and I'm like, "What? I fuse." I just remember like
Fusion
back
was,
when,
like,
where the
a
only thing you
huge
had-
thing. It was, like,
yeah, dude,
really
if you
good.
fused something, that was like a
Whoa!
special moment for
It was
you.
so good.
Yeah.
Because like nowadays they have like 300 cards that allow you to fuse things, so it's not as important.
Yeah, and like all those special cards are so easy to summon now. And it's like, ugh. And like every single game can be ended in like 3 turns because of just how they went in the direction. But anyway, that's getting way off topic,
Mhm.
which I've done way too much this
It's alright.
podcast.
It's kind of our thing. It's alright.
But yeah, I would just love to see a sequel of it. I'm not really sure like what I would like for it to lose. Like I just remember back then it was very confusing because like
So be more clear on like
yeah,
how to
it-
play.
yeah,
Thing.
but not so clear where like hold your hand through everything. But yeah, I would definitely like that game to have a sequel.
They like do different
Yeah.
color like flowers.
Oh
if you
yeah,
wanted to.
and maybe have it so you can duel your friends.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be really good.
And it
But
would
so
be easier to have an online capability with like PS.
oh yeah, I would like it to be on like Steam. That'd be sick. Like, but yep. So that's
Next,
it.
the next question is kind of like a
What? There's another question?
No, it's not a big question. It's like
There's a
it's literally
second.
a yes or no. All right, it's literally
Okay.
yes or no. Okay.
Maybe.
My question is the game you chose. All right. Would you accept it if they re-released it with all the same mechanics, all the same animations, just updated like graphics, like an HD remastered version?
I would.
If they released it on the consoles that I have, then yes.
All right.
How about you?
Me? Oh, absolutely. Fuck yeah. Like it's almost the same thing as just releasing. Like I already said, releasing the same game, the exact same game, how it looked on PC. I would buy it. Like I don't care. Like I would get
Yeah,
that shit.
I would just like to have like access to it again.
Mhm.
Yeah, just for the pure nostalgia. That's the only reason I'd get it.
Yeah.
Oh, a little thing that really pisses me off. You know, on Steam, there's actually a game called War of the Roses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
there
that's
is.
what. That's
And-
actually
and I-
what I
when
thought
I
you were
got-
talking
and I
about
s-
when you first said it, and I
Yeah.
was. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like some fucking Tudor thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's some like medieval war thing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I've only seen like I'm pretty sure it's free to play actually, but
Yeah, it is. I have it.
ugh.
I downloaded it like immediately. I didn't even look at it. I'm like, oh my god, it's here! And
Lol,
I
man.
downloaded it. I'm like, this is not.
Flips
what I
table.
want.
Fuck. Done.
Yeah.
Like, when you said it, I was like, wait, he's not talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh game, is he? It is.
Yeah, I mean, and so I just have like that like sitting in my library, all sad because I'll never play it ever. Just for I don't know if it's a good game or not. It's just for the pure reason of
You think
knowing
it's
that they will
Yu-Gi-Oh?
never bring that game back.
Probably not, no.
But-
They'll
yeah.
just keep making different versions of the same game where you can play the card game on your Xbox.
Oh, I remember there's a really good Yu-Gi-Oh game. It took place in like the GTX universe, which is like probably where like
X universe.
it was like the last good sequel,
I don't know.
I would say,
Yeah,
which was
yeah.
its only sequel really.
Are you talking
and
about
then,
like Tag Force games?
I don't think I am. No, it was
they're
like
for
a
PSP.
no. This one was for like a DS.
Yeah.
It was pretty much like you created your character and you went through like this story where like you would beat different people and like all these events would happen and you never know when. Like it was just like
That
it
happened
was
in
really
Tag
good.
Force.
I don't think it was called Tag Force though.
Probably not, but that's what I'm saying.
So yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh games. Look at that.
I'd like to see a sequel to Final Fantasy.
yeah. I mean, when are they gonna make 13? For real,
Exactly. Yeah.
not that joke they made.
Yeah, this is. I think we can. I'm glad that we can all agree that 13 just doesn't exist.
I played it and I'm like, wow, this looks so good. Wow, look at how much stuff I can move around in.
I bought it.
Why can't I move back? Why can't I move?
I bought it for like
Okay, I can only
$8
move forward.
at
Okay,
GameStop. The first.
I paid 60. I bought it as soon
Oh
as it
my
came out.
God. But like, I bought it for $8. I'm like, I don't want this game. I give me my money back. It's not worth $8. And then the guy at the store was like, well, why don't you just keep it? It's just $8. I'm like, you do not understand, sir. This game is not worth $8. Give me my fucking money
Like,
back.
I wouldn't take it if you paid me.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, I played it and like, first off, the latest I played was like Final Fantasy. Wait, yeah, I think I played Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, and like, it was like it was what they had, and it was like kind of older, and like they still had swords and stuff, and they did use a little guns, but not too much. I go into this one, and I'm like, okay, they're driving cars, they're freaking with like, it's like it went from like some kind of like old like past to like way into the future.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mix.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
it's too much
this is
future.
no longer fantasy. This is now sci-fi.
Yeah, I don't want to go into Final Fantasy, but I have to ask: Have you guys seen the stuff they revealed about Final Fantasy 15 or 14?
15 probably, because 14 was like an MMO that didn't take off at all.
Alright, have you seen the thing for 15?
I think I
Cinematic trailer.
have. Like, weren't they like driving a car?
Oh my god, yes!
Like,
Oh!
it'd be cool if they called it like the Red Chocobo or something, like a Mustang.
So much fantasy in there.
Yeah, really. It's like literally just the normal world.
I'm just not at all excited
Final
for
Fantasy
15.
is reality.
Final
that'd be some-
reality.
That'd be some
15.
deep stuff right there.
I'm just not at all excited for it, and
Neither am I.
if I went back and told my, 8-year-old self that I was not excited for the next Final Fantasy game, he would have been like, "Oh, what? I can't wait for number 9." And I love number 9. But yeah.
Yeah. They just deviated too much from the fantasy aspect. Yeah, like I remember back when. Have you ever played Final Fantasy 1?
I didn't play one. I played.
Oh,
I think that's the one I've only played, I think.
the earliest I
But
played
that was
is,
so
4.
long ago.
Dude, if you look at 13 and you look at 1, entirely different. Like by such a large margin. Also, 1, it's probably taken me the longest to beat than any other game. I don't even think I've beat 1. Cuz like the final bosses just get so hard and you can't get any stronger, I don't think. Like I think there's a cap and they have no cap and they just get stronger and stronger and you have to like go through like these intense like battles that like take a toll on your mind. Like, when will I win? And like the thing is though, it was so different than any other games that I've played because it literally just
Like
puts
the
you in the
Dark
world
Souls.
and it's like, yeah, well, Dark Souls, it's got some sense of direction. It's like you have to do this, find these people, kill them. Final Fantasy puts you into a world. They say, go save the world, and I'm like,
Do
I'm just
things.
like sitting on like outside
Well, I
the
think-
castle walls, like
What I think's
How-
really
save
ironic
the
about
world
the
from
whole
what?
thing. What I think really ironic about the whole thing is that like the title is basically a lie since it's fucking deviating so far from fantasy and it shows no
Yes.
means of being final. Fucking,
Yeah.
it just never ends.
I mean, it
Never-
was only called Final Fantasy because the guy who made it, it was like he had like failed his game creating career. He could no longer make games because he ran out of money, and like he was gonna make one more game, then close up shop. And he's like, "Oh, this is my Final Fantasy."
If only he could see the games, not now, because he'd be terrified of the games
Like,
now. But if only he could,
if only
see,
he could
the
see
games
it
3
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
However long ago it was.
who knows?
It was like 2012 when the first Final Fantasy 13 came out.
Yeah,
I think that's when I
Just
bought it.
what
on
it
Xbox.
was. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So,
Perfect way to
yeah.
end.
Yep.
Matt, would you like to shout yourself out?
Yeah. I'm gonna start making videos on my channel, Flanoodle, and it's basically just gonna be me dicking around in games, and it'll probably be funny. Probably.
We only hope, because if it isn't,
Yeah.
then
Then
We're taking the link out of the description.
subscribe anyway. Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe.
Taking
Watch
a-
every
We're
video
removing-
just to make
we're
sure
removing
I
the
haven't
noodle
gotten
from the
any
picture.
But yeah.
All
So
right.
it's been fun casting with you guys. It's been very cheesy, I gotta say.
Ha!
Oh fuck! End podcast.
Ah,
Done.
ah.
Thank you.
Ha!